Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. So yeah, we are here. We are here. We are here. We are here. So basically, we're gonna figure out who is the biggest choker. Now, everybody, probably people won't come by, but it's cool. I'm gonna get this video done. What's up, Bear? Bear in the house, without a doubt. He the dude from Cleveland they be yapping about. What up, Q? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cino. He got a stream yard going on. So I forgot the fight was tonight. So like I said, man, still gotta put in that work though. He said the frozen. Man, Bear ain't even waste no time. Bear just came out and said, look, HD, the frozen. Hold on, I gotta share this video to everybody. HD, I thought he was Demar Bryant. That nigga lying. You right. He lying, man. He been lying to everybody. He been lying to everybody forever. Now, these two started off sort of the same. DeMar DeRozan, I believe, started off. I think he came off the bench. I think DeMar came off the bench. But I'm gonna pull up the numbers. You know. So hold on real quick. I gotta share this real quick. I swore, man, I forgot the fight was on tonight, but yeah. This is an interesting topic. We're gonna break down the numbers. This is interesting because somebody said this the other day. I think I did. Oh no, we're not gonna add playoff P. Playoff P had a good playoffs last year. No, we're gonna talk about this year. We gonna talk about playoff P later, Q. Playoff P gonna get exposed as well, but playoff P did good last year. Um, he just choked down the stretch like the free throws, but other than that, playoff P stepped up to the plate. Now let's see. Okay, so I'm good now. What's up, Scoochie? You say Harden, but we're gonna compare the numbers. I don't think it's Harden though. We'll see. Now, this past season, James Harden averaged, he played 65 games, right? Hold on, y'all. Okay. He played 65 games, had 22 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. He was on 41% from the field, 33% from the 3, 88% from the free throw line. So for his career, he's played in 942 games. His points, he's averaged 25 points. He's averaged 6 rebounds. He's averaged 7 assists. His field goal percentage is 44%. 3-point field goal percentage is 36. From the free throw line, he's 86. So yeah. Now, let's look at the playoffs. Okay, this regular season, so we're going to look at his playoff numbers. Okay, now. So in the playoffs, James Harden has played 149 games, started 106. He's averaged 23 points, 4 turnovers, 1 block, 2 steals, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. From the free throw line, he's 87%. He attempts 8 free throws a game. Now, compared to his regular season, he attempts 9 in the regular season, but in the playoffs, it drops down some. Now, minutes played, 36 minutes played, field goal percentage is 43%. So it drops some in the playoffs. Now, let's look at DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan from last season played 76 games. He averaged 28 points. He had 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He was 50% from the field. He's 35% from the 3-point line. From the free throw line, he's 88%, which is good. Now, for a career, he's played in 957 games. He's averaged 21 points for a career, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's 47% from the field. He's 29% from the 3, and he's 84% from the free throw line, which ain't bad. That's not bad at all. Now let's look at his playoff numbers. In the playoffs, DeMar DeRozan's points, he's averaged 22 points per game, 2 turnovers a game, 1 steal a game, 0.2 blocks a game, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 85% from the free throw line. He's attempted 7 free throw attempts a game in the playoffs. Minutes played is 38 minutes. So Harden basically has the slight edge over him when it comes to the numbers. He said, damn them stats, I'm not taking out the one. Well, we're just calling the stats how it is. So basically, who would you take? Who do you think had the better career thus far, DeMar or James Harden? Huh? Let me let y'all in. Let me drop the link. This is an interesting question. No, I can't do that, Scoochie. You got to pick one player that you would go to in the playoffs and the regular season. Got to pick one.
Hey, what's up?
Chilling.
Hey, you already know who I'm choosing.
Yeah, you choosing Demar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why would you choose? Why are you choosing Demar?
Because my favorite player right now. I'm just like I'm not going based off statistics, but he's just my favorite player, and I know what type of season he had this year. And I know he's no, I know he's no like bum over the years either. Like yeah, he might not have shown up in the playoffs, but over I'm talking about regular season, he's not a bum.
Right.
He has had some good playoff games though. He just doesn't like he can't win the like he just can't win like to close out the series.
Right.
What has James Harden done? I know more about DeRozan than I do James Harden. Like over the years, what have James Harden done?
James Harden he's had some good games. His problem is when he gets to the game like the third round. He's been to the third round more than DeRozan. When he gets there and they need to win, he doesn't show up in those certain situations. But he's been able.
Who has he played in the third round?
He's played Golden State a couple times. Um,
Yeah.
played played the Spurs. I think they
Hmm.
lost that year to the Spurs in the second round.
And then DeRozan had trouble losing to LeBron, right?
Well, he lost to LeBron and he lost to other teams along the way. Hold on, let me pull up the playoffs. What's up, Di?
I just don't know how you could say somebody in your chat said they're taking Harden this regular season over DeRozan. I don't know how you could say that. Harden has had Embiid. If Harden didn't have Embiid, I guarantee you he would not be putting up the numbers even close to what he is right now.
Well, the thing with these two players is that they both they both play good in the regular season. They Harden's more of a distributor than DeRozan, so he's gonna always have the higher stats. Rebounds, he'll have more. DeRozan is a real true two guard. Harden plays the point, but he can also do other things with the ball. So let me see. I gotta pull up another page, see what teams they lost to. Because Harden started off on the bench, and I believe DeRozan started in his career. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me look at the numbers. Harden, because when he was OKC, he came off the bench. Let me see. DeRozan's first 3 years. Yeah, DeRozan came off the bench
Mm-hmm.
as well. So hold on, let me see regular season. Let me see his regular season. Okay. Okay, yeah. DeRozan came in starting from day one. Yeah, he played 77 games. Yeah, he was on the bench. And then I remember he started later in the year. Harden didn't start until
Harden also had more with OKC though, right? He had KD and Westbrook.
yeah, but they weren't the KD and Westbrook now. Like Westbrook still was developing. And Harden, like you can't listen to the media. They were still young. KD was ready. He was the guy who was balling. Westbrook got better, I think, in his third year. I think that's when Westbrook started coming into his own. Harden was coming off the bench. He basically was playing the Manu Ginobili role, which was come off the bench and then he would close the game out and starting in the lineup.
Oh yeah, it's not Westbrook though. It's Westbrook.
No Westbrook. No,
Mm-hmm.
I call him Westbrook.
Either one works.
It gotta be hard and look at. All the stars he played with and still never got it done. Yeah, he played with more stars, still the king. Yeah, he had
Wait, who is he talking about? He's talking about Harden's a bigger choker.
yeah, he's saying Harden because he had the better teams. Yeah, he had Howard and then he had I never considered Howard a superstar. He was more of a one-sided player. He never was strong offensively. Um Chris Paul, I give you Chris Paul. He played with him. But DeRozan played with a good supporting cast. DeRozan's problem was when they needed him in the fourth, he would come up small. 6 man. Yeah, he was Q. Westbrook has 2 scoring titles. Yeah, he does. Westbrook's a better scorer than DeRozan. DeRozan thing makes him good is he's able to hit the mid range. He could play off the ball. He don't need the ball in his hands, so he won't ever keep your offense stagnant. DeRozan plays, like I said, like an old school player. Well, I don't count that Durant and West still the king. Durant and Westbrook still were kids at that time. Like we didn't know they were going to be like they are now.
Yeah, but
We
Westbrook was good.
they were good, but dog, they were young. Like y'all gotta understand, they were still kids. They still were trying to find their own. Like that, like if he'd have played with the Westbrook and KD now, like, yeah, that would be different. Then you guys would have an argument. But those
Yeah, but
guys,
look at John Morant. He's young.
okay, but that's John Morant. Everybody's different. Everybody doesn't come in the league balling like that. You can look at other guys that took them some time. Kobe and Antetokounmpo came off the bench, just like Kobe did. They had to develop. So everybody doesn't come in the league the same. It's
Man,
different.
that's gotta be lucky though to find a player like Giannis coming off the bench.
Well, yeah, he was starting off the bench, and then they put him in the lineup later on in the
Man,
starting.
how much would that suck though, knowing you could have had a superstar player, but you never took him off the bench?
No, it sucks, but it is what it is. Like, people, they do their scouting and everything, but they're not able to gauge. Sometimes you may get a player and they may be talented, but they may turn out like Sam Bowie, who's injury prone, or Greg Oden, injury prone. But when they play, they're successful. They're awesome. He has CP3. I'll give you CP3. Well, he had Durant twice. Yeah, he had Durant twice, but that team and everything, Durant was hurt all the time. Kyrie was hurt. They never played with each other more than I think 20 games. I don't even think there was 20 games they played with each other. So they were always hurt and stuff. Harden was either hurt, KD was either hurt, plus that team wasn't finna win the past 2 years. They didn't gel in enough time because every time they got rolling, somebody went down with an injury, like freakishly. Yeah, you're dealing with a lot of theoretical smash ball. You're right. You don't know who's gonna be great or not. You can see it. I knew Morant was gonna be good, from college. He was balling. I knew Steph was going to be good when he came out of college. I watched him at Davidson. So you can see flashes of people, but you don't know if that's going to sustain. You don't know.
You follow college basketball like that, HD?
I did back in the day. I don't watch it now. These kids now, I don't know none of these kids. They real young. But I watched it back in
Follow,
when I was
um,
growing up.
you follow Luca in college?
Luka didn't play in college. Luka played overseas.
Oh yeah.
Luka's from overseas. He was playing in the professional league since he was 14 years old. So he was balling in overseas. So I knew he would be straight. When he got to the league, Luka problem is he doesn't come into the season in shape. he tries to use the season. There you go. What up?
Yo.
I told you I was gonna do this segment. So, who would you take? Like, would you take
You better say
Chokeden?
DeRozan.
Chokeden. Who would you take, T?
You better say DeRozan.
Choked in or defrozen?
Yeah.
You better say DeRozan.
Oh, it's choked in easily. Easily. Like Harden is still like 25,000 times better than DeFrozen and shit. That's not even a question, Dad.
Chris C.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, so who would you take? You had to take. I know this is
Let's
tough.
just say Mr. Compton Magic was a bum in high school, was getting carried by other guys.
Oh, you talking about Harden?
No. He's not a bum. DeRozan is a bum.
Yeah, DeRozan from Compton too, I think. Yeah, right?
Right.
DeRozan's from Compton and Harden's from my area, Lakewood, California.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, you're saying that Chokeden was getting carried in high school.
He's not the guy. He's a number 3.
Number 3. Oh my god.
Yeah, no part, dog. You know what it is.
Number 3. You're gonna call him a number 3?
Gavin, listen, man. Like, you just started watching basketball like 2 years ago, now. Like, DeFrozen has been DeFrozen for his whole career, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you might be astonished, but no, this is what he does. You know what I'm saying? This is what he does.
Yeah, but he's not a number 3, man. I just saw the season he had this year. He is not a number 3.
Oh my god.
He is not a number 3.
If he's not a number 3, he's a number 4. He damn sure ain't no, like listen, Gavin, when he was in Toronto, he tried to be the number 1. They tried to put him as the number 1 guy in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
When they got rid of him and replaced him with the real one in Kawhi, what the hell happened?
They won a championship immediately with the same team.
Same team.
Yeah, and they had a worse coach. You know what I'm saying? Because Casey is better than fucking that.
And let's not forget, people want to bash LeBron, but this guy was crying. LeBron keeps eliminating me.
Right.
Listen, because he would go DeFrozen, dog. He would get the series to 2-2 every time. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, dog, once he got to 2-2, you just wouldn't see him no more for the rest of the series. You know what I'm saying? He would just go away. You know what I'm saying?
And Harden's problem is not the talent; it's the mentality.
Right, it's the mentality.
It's the balls, dog. Like, dog, your fourth quarter, your second half stats are in like elimination games and shit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, if they have a lead, he's like, well, I guess we're not winning, so fuck it.
He fuck it. He mails it in, dog. Like,
you can't tell me he wasn't in Miami thinking, oh man, we're losing. Oh well, I'm gonna go to the club after. It's all good.
Listen, that's another one.
You know what Miami did? Miami sat his favorite stripper on the front row. They did that.
TDs over titles, baby.
Yeah, they did that. You can look it up. They did that. They sat the stripper on the front row, and she was like, hey. Harden was like, what you doing here? Caved in, boy.
Listen, somebody get my phone so I can cash app it right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Hey, I don't know. If you look at his beard, man, he might have a few dollars in there. He might throw it at ass.
You know, digs for the dollars, baby.
Right.
Oh shit! Listen, we all know, man. Titties over titles, bro. You know what I'm saying? On 3.
1, 2, 3. Titties over titles.
Listen, and like, nigga, Doc, you just got a team, and I'm sorry, Dad. Like, nigga, Joe Embiid, he makes the trifecta for the chokers over there. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes ain't ever going to win nothing together, Dad. Not together.
Yeah, you heard what they said in the press conference. Like, Embiid's like, man, why did we get rid of Jimmy Butler again?
He said that for real?
Yeah, he said something like that because Tobias Harris was.
He's been pissed with Harden.
No, Tobias Harris we should be mad at.
Yeah, but Embiid has been always arguing with Harden on the sideline, on the bench.
Well, and they didn't bring back Harden and decided to re-sign Tobias for all that money, right?
So who's the biggest choker?
It's the front. Oh, I don't know. Man. I don't know. Harden's got some. Yeah, because Harden's got some epic chokes, dog. He's got some epic chokes in his career, dog. That Philly game was epic, dog. That shit was epic.
Against the Warriors, he carried them. It's just Chris Paul got hurt.
No. Remember, dog. That was the game, dog. Them niggas shot all them threes and shit, dog, and would not go to the hole for anything, dog. Them niggas shot like 43.
I gotta apologize because now I just thought about the Clipper game when what was his name?
Oh, you talking about when Corey Brewer? Harden had nothing to do with that.
It was Josh Smith and who else? Damn.
Corey.
That nigga Harden. That nigga Harden was sitting on the bench, dog, and them niggas was out there killing him.
Kevin McHale benched him. He put him on the bench. That's why he got Kevin McHale fired. Because Kevin McHale, if he didn't do that, they would have lost that series.
They'd have lost that series.
Yeah, and he fired he got Kevin McHale fired, which was the worst mistake because Kevin McHale actually can coach. The problem was Harden just was soft. That's all that was.
Like, Rose will shoot the ball. He'll miss it, but he'll shoot it.
Yeah, Harden, once his brain is out of it, once he's done, he's like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Titties, nigga.
Shout out to the Tatas out there for all the Tatas.
Man, listen.
So Chris, who do you feel is the biggest choker? You feel it's Harden or?
And I'm still gonna say it's DeRozan. I hate that guy.
Yeah,
I hate that guy.
That suck, dog. He sucks, bro. I'm sorry, man.
They traded Simmons non-shooter for Harden, who shot 0 shots in the second half.
It equaled out to this. It was an equal trade, you know.
Yeah, it was an equal trade. Yeah. Actually, nobody won that.
Nobody. Both teams lost.
The
Nets did win. HD.
Yeah, they won the trade because they got those draft picks.
Yeah, those 2 first round picks.
Like they got 2 first round picks. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Listen, but it's from Philly though. Well, I guess so. That's still two first round picks. That's not bad.
It's more than what we got in the next 2 years.
Well, it's you can get a couple pieces and shit. You know what I'm saying? Young pieces.
You trade for somebody and then they want to include Kyrie Irving too. So.
Ooh, Kyrie and a draft pick for who though?
I don't know. GM heard they released the picture, the season picture of the season tickets, and it showed KD, Mills, and Ben Simmons, but no Kyrie. So I'm like, oh, that's a sign.
Man, Kyrie better hope he don't get his ass blackballed and shit.
He is.
I can think he probably goes to the Kings where nobody gives a fuck anymore.
Listen, that's like that. That's like your first step out the NBA.
Oh, I know.
Go to somewhere where nobody will ever hear from you and shit.
Man, whatever happened to that Kyrie guy? Damn.
Yeah. Duh, they
That's
were
why you saw
Spanish.
Buddy Hield,
Man,
you saw Bagley.
LeBron bad luck, man. He hit the shot to win the game. His career went downhill after that. Damn.
Listen, Doug, how many other players can say that about LeBron, Doug? How many other players' careers have gone down the hill? Kevin Love, after playing with LeBron and shit, you know what I'm
Chris
saying?
Bosh had an open heart. His heart done popped open dealing with LeBron.
He couldn't take that.
It's a lot of stress playing with them.
Yeah, man. That's like that shit KD was talking about, that toxic ass environment, man.
I know, but now KD's starting to get questioned too now.
Listen, man. HD didn't calm down. He was going in on KD for about a week straight. He done kind of chilled out.
2 weeks, nigga. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga is cupcake, nigga. Hell no. I'm sorry, dog. You can't go. I saw Kobe I saw Kobe get beat by the Pistons, dog, and he still was out there jacking up shots trying to win. I'm sorry.
I forgot to say this, but Nike just removed Kyrie Irving from the signature shoes.
Really?
Yeah, that's another sign they're done with.
Yeah, Kyrie's gone, dog. Dog, the dude already put out there. He was like, "We need guys who gonna be dependable." You know who he was talking to?
Yep,
talking to Kyrie. Like he's done, dog. And I told you, KD and Kyrie were going at it, bro.
Yeah, they weren't on the same page at the end of the season. Yeah.
So KD, I could see Kyrie gone. KD will be cool with that shit.
I'm trying to figure out for who though. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out.
For who?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they get a big man. Like,
yeah, I would go get a big man. I would see if I can try to get
Well, first he got to go to a state that ain't a vaccine state.
Well, that's gonna be gone.
That's gonna be gone, T.
That's already over.
That's over with. At the end of the season, start next year. That's over with.
But no, it wasn't the whole thing. It's not about the league. It's about the state he was in. It was about
but like it's kind of
Yeah, the states are done with that.
No, I think they still require vaccines and shit. That shit ain't never gonna go away. Some places, you know what I'm saying? to go places, you're gonna need the vaccine and shit.
Shoot, if I was them, I would try to see if I can go after Wood, Christian Woods, or somebody like that to play there. They also
Raekwon Holmes. Just because of the Kings, no one wants them.
Oh yeah, the Kings. Yeah, Raekwon Holmes. Yeah, that'll be straight. Yeah, he'll be better because he'll get the boards and he's tough. He'll fight.
Him and then
they need as much inside help as they can get.
No, and I'm not actually like Valanciunas from the Pelicans is actually a decent center.
I would get him. I would try to get him too. I would get both of them. I would flip Kyrie over there. Try to get on Raekwon, right, whatever you say his name. I would get him, and then I would try to get
try and steal De'Aaron Fox for Kyrie and some picks.
Hey, I mean, De'Aaron Fox with KD, that'd be deadly. KD will get the point guard he's always needed.
I do not want to see Kyrie go to the basketball graveyard.
I don't know.
I don't want him to go. I don't want him to go either, man. But shit, look, man. Listen. It's like you gonna play ball, you gotta go home. Like shit.
Like the other GMs are saying, you can't even get along with your best friend. Like, come on, like.
But see, I always tell them, I was saying this too. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like when they first got together, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because, like, it ain't always the best thing to play with. You know what I'm saying? To play ball with your homeboys.
Hell no, I don't want to play ball with my homeboys. I want to play ball with a nigga I don't like. Like, motherfucker, get your bitch ass down there and get the rebound. All right, bitch, you better play that perimeter. All right.
Yeah. I mean, more or less, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you want to have camaraderie in there, but not everybody has to like everybody.
Man, stop. You know, old school cats. They after they play the game, they going to smash some holes. They finna smoke some cigs or some stogies, drink some yak. They finna get some broads coming over. They playing a card game, nigga.
Exactly.
All that Nigga, they
Exactly.
like, look, man, listen, I don't like your ass, man, but listen, man, let's cut this deck. Let's get it.
Exactly.
That's how it is.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, playing with your boy and shit, y'all won't be able to get in each other's ass like you should. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, if you didn't have the personal connections and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, what's up, Nick? So, Nick, we gonna ask you this question: Who is the biggest choker in history? Is it Demar Dechokeden, aka the Frozen, or is it James Chokeden, aka Soften? Like, who?
Man, this is
Who
tough.
is the biggest choker to you?
Ooh, this is tough, man.
That's tough. It's tough.
It's tough,
Listen,
man.
I've changed my mind at least 2 times.
I swear,
I still haven't given an answer.
Man, because, man, I mean, DeMar DeRozan, dog, he has ever since he came to the league, man, in Toronto, he has been choking for years. James Harden the same way, but at a grander stage, you know, on the grander
hey, that's kind of how I feel about it, now. Like James Harden has some epic choke jobs out there, now.
Right. I mean, when it really mattered and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the game sevens, motherfucker, the entire second half, he is going scoreless, dog, without a point. I mean, shit. So
he's done that a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man. So like, just off of that, I might have to go with James Chokeden, man. I might have to. This is actually a good question.
He stands on it. He stands on it.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's tough, bro. But in my opinion, James Harden has had the most monumental chokes.
Mm-hmm.
Like in history.
Yeah,
but at the same time, he is a better player than DeRozan. So it's like,
but does that make it even a bigger choke because he has so much more talent and shit? You know what I'm saying?
That does because think about it. He choked in the finals the first time with OKC. All they needed him to score was about 10, 15 points. That's it. They could have won. KD did the rest.
Yeah, he went away.
Then after that, he went Houston. What happened? He choked there too. Like he choked, and with D Howard, they choked
a couple years.
And then that 1 year where the bench just so happened came alive, he was on the bench where they came back and beat Choke Rivers because Doc Rivers choked. So and
now all of the niggas is together, dog. That's so crazy. Both the niggas.
Right.
Hey, they both want to choke each other and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like, man, he's had some monumental choke. Then remember, he lost to the Spurs without Kawhi there.
Yeah.
Listen.
He said, listen.
Harden has some of the most epic chokes ever and shit. You know, I remember the first year he got, and I know they were probably like a number 8 seed and shit, or number 7 seed and shit. The first year he got to Houston and shit. But dog, when it was like when it came down to the fourth quarter, and you know what I'm saying, it was like the last couple minutes and shit, and he had the ball in his hands and shit. And like he looked like a lost puppy, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was looking at him like, okay, do your thing and shit. The nigga end up like getting to the foul line and throwing up some bullshit ass shot to lose the game and shit. And it was like, see, that's why you should have stayed. Yeah, you not that nigga like that. I knew that from that point there. It was like you cold, but you not that nigga like that, bro.
Once we not forget that game 7 against the Golden State Warriors, man, back in 2019.
He should have took that deal and stayed in OKC, man.
Took the $5 million, but his titties over titles though. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with DeRozan because he submitted to LeBron at the podium after he lost to LeBron. I remember that shit.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was bad, dog. Like, Kyle Lowry looked at him like,
listen, and remember remember the last year he was there, he played so bad, Casey sat his ass down, and it cost him his job. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
crying. He was crying in the bench. That's what he was doing.
Listen. You go over there crying because you got bitched by the coach and shit, down like you in high school, nigga.
Man,
Come
he
on,
deserved to
man.
get benched, dog. He played like utter shit.
Like
Yeah,
he at
like
least
that. Yeah. And like Chris said earlier, the very next year Kawhi gets there, they got the same exact team and the worst coach, and they win the championship. You know what I'm saying?
What that tell
Nuts.
you? What
Does
that
that
tell
tell
you,
you?
nigga? You suck.
Yeah, and fucking San Antonio, that they were barely even a playoff team all them years he was there. You know what I'm saying?
Cause he sucked.
no. He was like the fourth option in San Antonio. Like
Yeah,
Popovich didn't even want him to shoot no threes. Like mid range only.
that's why when he got to Chicago and shit, he's feeling all free and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he could just go and shoot up any shot he wants and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's why he, had a season like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have them pop restraints.
Yeah,
But
because
nigga,
everybody know he know hurt for the Bulls.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He just had the green light and shit. You know what I'm saying? But see, Pop did that for a reason, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not that nigga like that. And he knew it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you play within the system, dog. Sorry.
Right,
Sorry.
right.
What's going on, everybody in the chat?
You ain't Tim Duncan and you ain't Kawhi. What up, Markel?
You ain't Ginobili. You know what I'm saying? You ain't none of them niggas, bro.
You ain't Ginobili. What up, Markel?
What up, what's going on, man?
So who is the biggest choker in history to you? Demar Dechokeden or James Chokeden? Like, who is the biggest choke artist?
James.
Why is that?
Man. Cause he just messed up everything, man. You know how it go with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say James on a bigger, grander scale, he's choked the worst. But DeRozan done choked and like it was so minuscule. It was like, damn, like that nigga just choked again. It's like nobody cared. It's like, he's like the Meg of the NBA, dog. It's
AC,
like,
but come on, you can't tell me you won't feel like shit. Like the moment you get traded, you see your team win the title.
Like, I was just there.
well, honestly, me, I'm a different type of nigga, Chris. I wouldn't have got traded at all because we would have won. We'd have beat that nigga LeBron
No, but DeRozan's sensitive, so he was.
Right.
Well, yeah, because he's from this patty cake era, I call it. This is the patty cake era. And I mean the patty cakes that in the freezer, not the ones that's homemade. This is the one in the freezer. So that's the era we in. His problem is, it's like, look, he's not. The Rose are just, he ain't built like that, man. These guys are soft, they cotton nail, dog, like for real. Like, we gotta wrap them up and we gotta put a damn, how you see some kids, they parents overprotect them because they don't want them to get hurt. Put all that shit on them. You got to put the knee pads, the shoulder pads on them, everything.
Oh God!
You got to coddle these kids now, man. They so soft. That me and my brother was just talking about that. We were on the phone not too long ago. He got to go to bed because he got to wake up in the morning for work. But he was saying the same thing, like with Tatum doing, man. We've been waiting for this motherfucker to do that. It's about goddamn time your ass stepped up because you was looking like the Frozen a little bit.
He was 100%. And we've been saying that all playoffs. Like, dog, okay, like niggas don't want to hear what Boston's supposed to do and Tatum's supposed to do and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just exactly they needed this nigga to be a closer and shit. That's all they needed. I mean, to be honest with you.
Right.
Just put up a show.
Oh, that's the truth and stuff. And it's like we get sick and tired of I get sick and tired of seeing all this talent and they not living up to what the fuck they gotta be.
Right.
I'm getting tired of it. Like Kobe, shut up, snitch ass phone. So like I said, like I was saying, like, you know, the players back in the day, they didn't get no passes like this, man. Like these guys get so many damn passes. I've never seen, like, when they were getting on, like they were getting on Tim Duncan or Kobe, or they were getting on KG, they were getting on Rasheed Wallace, you know, they was getting on them. But then when it come to like LeBron and Steph, you got all these fans going crazy. Like, you can't talk about them like that. I'm like, the fuck I can't. All these years I had to hear y'all talking shit about all these other players. Why we can't talk about these soft ass motherfuckers?
Right. And you want to compare them to players of yesteryear, to actual great players and stuff, and these motherfuckers been choked up so many times.
Right, exactly. You're absolutely right, Nick. And that's the thing I get a problem with. You know, and that's why I was trying to tell people, like, man, we got to cut it out with this. Who's the greatest player on the planet? All that type of shit. Look, I see none but a bunch of role players out here, dog. I'm not seeing a nigga who just taking it by the horns and shit and breaking that shit off a nigga head and like, yo, we winning this shit. I got it. I ain't seeing that shit. I'm seeing a lot of role players out here, guys who's masquerading as a number one.
Luca says otherwise.
Well, yeah, Luka's different. Luka built different. Jimmy Butler too. But you know, I'm just saying not them. I'm just saying like majority of like these players today who were thinking they're top 5 players. I'm not seeing a lot of them top 5 players. That's why I did my list with my other brother. He called me, asking me my top 5. You know, he was like, you don't got Embiid in the top 5. I said, I just never been a fan of Embiid. I just always thought he was David Robinson. He was a bigger David Robinson to me. Like, that's just all he is. He'll give you all these points. He'll give you all these scoring and shit, get you a scoring title. But, man, when you play in them playoffs and it's time for that motherfucker to put the nail in the coffin, man, that motherfucker dropped the nail and shit.
He disappears.
Yep. So, I don't trust none of them motherfuckers, man, personally.
It's hard.
Yeah. It's hard, man. It's hard to find like people who are like, you know what I'm saying, who's them guys. So, and I'm not seeing a lot of these guys step up and everything. So, who would I rather have, Luka or Jimmy Butler? I would go with, the thing with Jimmy is he has the fortitude and mental toughness to be the best player in the game. But the problem with Jimmy is Jimmy has that time where he is too passive. And I don't know what it is. Like, he'll like go from a game where he dropped 50 on you, then took your chick, balled out, and he'll come out the next game and drop 50. And he done gave your chick back to you. It's like, all right, dog. Like, what Jimmy am I gonna get this game? Am I gonna get the real Jimmy? Like, come on.
Yeah, I always want to say Jimmy is a number 1, but then he shows you how he's really a number 2 and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Luka, man. Luka's a motherfucker, man. Luka's a beast, and I mean, like, look, man, be balling. I can't take none from him. But the problem with Luka I have is he has a flaw, and this is his biggest flaw. Luka dominates the ball way too much.
Too much.
He has to, like, the last game, the reason they won is because he let Brunson and them go off. If you let Brunson, see, this is what Luka got to understand. You got to let your other guys eat. If you let Brunson eat, the game would be so much easier for you. It won't even get tough. Like Dinwiddie, when he comes in, let him eat. Like, because when you guys play, you know, them two guys don't want to step on your toes. So that's why they're playing passive. But you got to be the leader and say, you know what? I'm going to give it to you. Now, if I had Jimmy on that Mavericks team, they would have beat the Suns in 5 because the Suns are stupid. Jimmy knows how to control the pace, and he knows how to get the ball to guys. Like, your team will get better with Jimmy, to me, more than Luka. That's just my
Also,
so I would take Jimmy overall because even though Jimmy may give you them 15 some games, Jimmy gonna get guys the ball. He gonna get guys the ball in their shot pocket. He gonna set guys up perfectly. Like before he got there, dog. Bam was very pedestrian offensively. He got there, Bam getting back buckets at the hoop. He's getting Bam the ball in rhythm. He's giving the ball to PJ in the corner. Tyler done got so much better this year because he's getting Tyler the ball. But my opinion, I feel Jimmy makes your team better more than Luka. That's my opinion. I would go with Jimmy because I think Jimmy could play on it. Like if Jimmy was on the Suns right now, the Suns would have swept the Mavericks like right now because Jimmy would have got 8 in the goddamn ball. He would have got JaVale the ball. He would have got what's the other guy? I call him Bimbo. Yeah, he would have gave Bimbo the ball. So that's what I'm saying. So you have to look at it like that, man. Like Luka to me is great as far as if you need a guy to beat a team, like to get you the buckets every night, you need that guy. Like he'll get you that, but sometimes it's to the detriment of your team. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. Like, I mean, if I'm taking Luca, it's only because he's younger than fucking Buckets. Buckets is, you know what I'm saying? So he has more of his career and shit ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? With the potential, as good, like you say, you know what I'm saying? Like the Dallas plays the better when he's not, like they're a good team. Like they won a good portion of the season without him and shit.
Yeah.
I'm saying like Luka was injured a lot, you know what I'm saying, this year. They still played well without him. So this team knows how to play. He has to learn how to play with the team better. And he doesn't have to be so ball dominant and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, it just makes the game easier on him. If you got to worry about fucking taking some of the ball handling responsibilities off yourself, why wouldn't you do that? You know what I'm saying? Play off the ball and shit, because you know how to make your money off the ball.
Right.
Absolutely. And just to back both of y'all up, I'll most certainly go with Jimmy Butler for Luka. Simply because he can affect the game in many different ways, not just on offense, but also on the defensive end. He's very quick on defense. He has quick hands. He knows how to play the basketball very well. And in passing, of course, he's somebody that can affect the game, not just at the top of the key. He can affect the game, on the elbow.
Yeah, man.
Get guys, run up, screen and roll very well. Can get guys in get guys in their spots to score. He's pretty much the perfect two-way player. Prototypical two-way player. So, of course, he can close games. So,
yep.
Luka's nice though, man. I like Luka though, man. Another thing about Luka too, man. About Luka too, though, man. The fact that he doesn't know how to, he doesn't play off the ball enough, and also defensively, he does not put up any effort, man. What I've been seeing, he does not put up any effort on defense.
I see he tries. Like he's not scared to play defense like some motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But
LeBron.
Yeah, exactly.
He tries, but at the same time, you can't be letting dudes just go by you.
But see, you gotta understand, like Luka, he not built like that. Like the nigga's kind of slow. You know what I'm saying? He's not very athletic and shit.
That nigga
he gonna have a problem with dude that's a little more agile than he is and shit. A little more athletic than he is. That's just what it is.
Jimmy, you said Jimmy. What did you say, Smash Ball? Oh, you wanted Jimmy with Kawhi instead of Paul George. Yeah, man, that would have been
man.
Tough. Like that team would have been, Kawhi would have been chilling. He wouldn't have had to do as much with Jimmy out there.
Man, that'd have been sick. That'd be sick.
That would not have been fair.
It wouldn't have been because Jimmy would have been the emotional leader, the mouthpiece. Kawhi would have showed by example.
Right.
That would have been tough, man, to beat. Because you could have had Kawhi could have played off the ball a lot more. He wouldn't have had to bring the ball up or nothing.
Yeah.
Jimmy could bring it up, get him the position, and then down the stretch, if Kawhi's off, Jimmy could take over. See, that's the dynamic we're waiting for from Jaylen Brown and Tatum. We've seen that the last 2 games where they both coincided, and when they coincide with each other, they are very dangerous. And that's what I'm saying. It's like we're waiting for that and stuff, you know. And Christian, if you watch this, nobody's hating your little Lucky Charm motherfuckers. We just saying dudes have got to play one accord.
He's gonna watch it.
Nah, man, listen, dog. Fuck Boston.
Yeah. What Pat Riley said, what Paul West said, fuck Boston.
Yeah, fuck Boston.
Jimmy, Kawhi, and the fake Bobby Smurder. Damn, Darren Clark. Why you murk Reggie like that?
Oh, damn.
Listen, man, Reggie's a bright spot for the Clippers and shit. You know what I'm saying? He has his moments.
His moments. No, that motherfucker have his choking.
Man.
The choking hazard.
Hey, he went off on Westbrook and shit, and LeBron and them and shit, dog. I ain't mad at
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, he had to show Westbrook, dog. You look like a frog, nigga. Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Ass, nigga.
Take this 3, Kermit.
Right. Oh, Hardy, you want some? We know you don't play defense. Step back. Yeah.
Killing them.
Just killing
them. That shit was funny.
He said the only problem with them would be injuries, and yeah, that would be the problem. Kawhi has bad knees, but yeah.
Man, when them niggas get on the court together, dog, we didn't even say nothing about how it be defensively and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was going to say, man.
Ooh, goodness gracious,
and
dog.
that whole backcourt would have been locking dudes down.
Yeah. Terror.
It would have been so many steals, man, playing off the
That's what I'm
saying, dog.
Listen, niggas getting their money took, dog, all kind of shit.
Money took.
Listen, money took.
Real.
You know what I'm saying?
So basically, a nigga gonna be like, get your hand out my pocket.
Nigga, get your hand out my pocket, nigga. For real, dog. For real.
Oh, I see Chance finally got done hosting.
Oh, Chance over here. Oh, yeah, he was over there on Cino thing. I think
he was hosting.
Yeah, he did the post fight thing. Yeah. I was at work.
Yeah,
I didn't even see that.
I didn't even know there was a fight.
Yeah, it was Charlo and Chrissy.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I was saying it was who fighting. It was Charlo and who was it? Castano or something?
Yeah, Castano too.
Okay, yeah.
If he was watching it, he's not Mexican.
Who?
Castano, he's Argentinian. So if Q's watching it, he ain't Mexican.
He's Mexican.
Nah, because Q's gonna be like, "Oh, your boy lost." I'm like, "That ain't my boy."
Q straight out of Florida. Like he think everybody like is Mexican or something, or it's like, bro, it's different. It's different, people in those and basically different nationalities within one. It's not the same. Like
yeah, that's South America. That's not here in North America.
Right, exactly. And don't they speak Portuguese?
Argentina, no, they speak Spanish.
Okay, they speak Spanish. Yeah, Brazil.
It's Brazil.
Yeah,
it's Brazil.
Brazil's Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Chance? So, Chance, we got a question for you, man. Oh, they done kidnapped Chance. They was like, you was coming with that Kaepernick bullshit last time.
Kidnap. Oh, who mentioned Kaepernick yesterday? I forgot who.
Chance! This nigga here below me. Hold on. You see the finger pointing there. Yeah.
Hey, I saw that comment. Like, you're really like going debating on who's these trash ass QBs.
Bro, look.
Wait,
Listen.
what happened?
No, listen.
Not see, I think you were in the comment section. Then, like, I think it was Mitch Trubisky, right? And we were just going back and forth. And T, you're like,
No, we went back. T went to sleep. So this would
no.
happen.
On the comment section, he's put like, you guys are really.
Oh yeah, trash ass quarterbacks. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then Burundi came with a big Burundi cap talking about, hey man, HD man, Eli not a bum of trash. I'm like, that nigga is trash. And then I said he's in the top 80, and he's like, man, that's not trash. I said, yeah, it is. I said, so Burundi, where do you have him ranked? Burundi said 72. I'm like, nigga, you only 8 spots ahead of me. What are we talking about here, T?
What are we talking about? Oh my God.
At least I had the courage in my conviction. I said top 80. This dude said top 72. I'm like, I'm appalled.
Oh, Sledge.
Yeah, Sledge came.
I forgot he was trying to cap last night. I can't remember what it was about, but he was trying to cap last night too.
Oh, he was trying to cap on
He was like, nah, nigga, don't even cap.
Oh, yeah, he was capping. I'm trying to think who he was capping on.
That shit was funny. That shit was epic, man. That shit was funny. Oh man.
Andrew, what up?
What's good? Mike finally still working.
I got a question for you, man.
Uh-oh.
Who's the biggest choker in history? Is it
James? Damn, history?
Is it James? I don't fear that ass beard on his face, or is it Demar, the one who?
Oh man!
One. So
you know, I know.
Who is to you the biggest choker in history?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with I'm sorry, man, Demar the Frozen, man.
Yeah.
When I seen him in that, what was it, the Raptors versus Cleveland, and I seen the way he laid it down, and it was just the way he did it, and they sat him down on the bench. They benched him. I said, this is the most humiliating loss I've ever seen anybody has done. As far as me watching the sport of the game, I was like, I've seen a lot of guys choke and just come up short or just make some really bad decisions down the stretch. But the way he lost, it was just because I remember people was like, yo, LeBron and Kyrie and all these guys did this. I'm like, dog, they ain't even have to do nothing. They laid it down the third, second quarter. That's when they start getting benched. And it was like they start playing the role players from all the way down to their 12th string players. And I'm like, man, this is just embarrassing. I'm like, this is just if I was a Raptors fan, I would have definitely threw my jersey, everything out into the garbage because that was just bad. I was like, so that one right there just it takes it for me. I haven't seen James Harden play that bad, but yeah,
James Harden. James Harden he's done. That boy's done.
Oh, Chance is back.
He's back. What up, Chance?
My bad. I don't know what happened, man. I think I got a glitch in the matrix.
What's the votes on this so far? Is it close?
They don't like you. They gonna have you strung out on blue pills like Neo, nigga.
I'm telling you, nigga, they call me glitching in the matrix.
So this the question: who is the biggest choker in history? And you only could choose one. Is it Demar Dechokeden, or is it James? We don't fear that ugly ass beard Chokeden.
Wait. Is there not another one?
No, it's two of them. It's the Chokeden and Chokeden.
One more choker out there that's worse.
That's worse than them.
There's probably some honorable mentions.
Will LeBron not be on there?
Huh?
Will LeBron not be on there a little bit?
Well, we just talking about these two guys, but if you
want,
yeah, LeBron always has somebody help him out, so he.
Where the hell you been at, man?
Yeah,
it's good, man. I know I'm missing out on all the good stuff, man. I'll be tuning in, listening, man.
He was just on Carcino shit with me.
Yeah.
What y'all was talking about?
Boxing.
Oh, okay. Hey, did the one dude come over there talking about you need a hydration clause?
Oh my God. No, he didn't get on there yet.
Hydration clause.
That
No,
nigga
it
said,
was crazy. Chance was being
Wait,
nice.
what?
And I was like, man, Chance is really being nice because usually Chance would have said F you blood by now.
Yeah.
So Chance was good.
Like, blood, hold on.
He just kept messing with Chance. And I'm trying to say, well, dog, Chance is saying the same thing you're saying. Like they have it in the contract already.
because he was capping for Mayweather. He was capping. You look. You know how Mayweather fans get.
Oh, this
man. You know
must
how
have
Mayweather
been behind the scenes.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it was.
Okay,
Jamaican.
got you.
Oh, it was.
Jamaican.
You know how Mayweather
Oh, with
stands, though,
Jamaica.
right? So as soon as
Okay, I remember
as soon as
that
I
one.
give up, as soon as I give
finished
up a narrative from Mayweather, right, about what happened, you know what I mean, the real about it, that's when people start coming out of they turn on the hash shell. You know what I'm saying? And they be
I
feeling
didn't think it would go that. So it went that way. I didn't think it would go that way. I thought at first.
I gave a nigga a fact. The nigga said, "Fuck your fact, nigga," and just started going off hydration
Yeah, that was
clauses.
funny.
Right.
Yeah.
He said all that.
Sound like a LeBron fan and shit.
And then
I
you
was
pulled,
like, damn, niggas don't care about facts
and then
no
you
more.
pulled the same thing on him. You was like, well, since you going to do that, I'm gonna do the same thing. I was cracking up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
Not a chance, though. You know, I got word from a couple of people that went to the event. The fans were asking Earl Spence, why are you ducking? And he's like, man, it's Al Heyman. So he's already making excuses.
Bro, he's already making excuses?
Bruh.
Nah,
as we thought.
When I say that Al, I told Q that, man. So I don't want to hear Q with that.
No bells.
Chad, I'm so pissed off because it was right here in Carson and I forgot about
Bro,
it.
I kept telling people, man, like, look, man, he don't want to fight Bud, man. He don't want them
We was just talking about this on
This is what I said on Carcino Channel just a minute ago. Hey, Andrew, did I not just talk about this on Carcino Channel right now, fam?
Yeah, we all did. We all.
Because you got
just brought this up.
Chance, it's not a normal boxing or like it's a tennis stadium and it's outside, so like you can't. There's no security to duck fans. Like you got to meet the fans.
Yeah, I know.
So it's gonna be outside.
Shout out,
no, it's the Carson Stadium that he was at where they asked.
Hold on, real quick, guys, man. Shout out to DI, man, for the Cash App donation. Yes, thank you for loving the channel. We gonna keep it popping.
Yeah.
But y'all keep going what y'all were saying.
Well, go ahead, T. Go ahead, Chris.
Nah, like that's a unique boxing arena where it's like it's open, like there's no ducking, like you see all the celebrities, like it's an outside venue, it's a small stadium. They were asking him, like they were bombarding him with nothing but Latinos asking him, "You're gonna fight Crawford?" And he started getting annoyed, and they got video.
Blame Al Heyman.
So they was applying that pressure.
Talk to my team.
Talk to my team.
Well, that's good that they applying that pressure because it's like, man, we don't. They need
to
be like, what's going on?
See, Mexican fans are like that though. They'll pressure you. They'll apply pressure on your ass. Like, what's up with this, dude?
Well, I just don't want the politically correct.
But they deserve to get on him for it because the thing is, Bud is ready. Bud ready. He left his guy.
Bud been ready for 3 years.
Yeah, but Chance, the double down on what you just said, 3 years. The thing that pissed me off, and I'm coming out with this video probably tomorrow about Errol Spence. I'm gonna blast him. This will get on my nerves. This will get on my nerves is you talking all this shit. This man done left. What was the guy name he was with? Arum. He was with Bob Arum. Bob Arum. So y'all can fight because all y'all punk ass Spence fans, and I'm talking to all you Spence fans, you punk ass bastards, y'all was talking all this shit. And I told you that boy Heart Pump Project Kool-Aid nigga. He don't want that. He don't want it. Because listen, Chance will tell you this because Chance older than me. He'll tell you that fighters back in the day, if they really wanted to fight you, there was nothing that the promoters and them could do. If you wanted to fight somebody, your ass was gonna fight him. That was just how it was. There was no, we're we're gonna calm this down, and you know we got to come up with fuck the contract. I don't care about numbers and all that.
Damn it, Breach. That's what the fuck I've been saying for the longest, HD. That's what I've been
saying.
Because honestly, Mike Tyson would have had to fight all those mandatories if he wouldn't have went to jail. If Mike Tyson wouldn't have went to jail, he would have had to fight all those mandatories. They were all coming up.
No, I mean, that shit really ended in the 80s, though. You know what I'm saying? Once the promoters started getting more control, that's what happened and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like them mega fights that came along in the 80s and shit, that kind of pretty much
killed. Don King fucked that up with the heavyweight division.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Don King had all the top. He had all the top fighters in the heavyweight division. That's like Al Heyman right now. He has all the top fighters in boxing.
That's why they fucked over Mike Tyson and shit, because they didn't want Don King to have the control of the belt anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like he was using the belt and he was making the fights and he was setting the fights that he wanted to, the ones he can get the most money out of and shit. And he was cutting all the white folks out, the white promoters out of the shit, except certain ones, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't like that. And they came after Don King.
Of course they don't like that. He taking their money.
Yeah, I mean, he's cutting them out the pictures with it. He's cutting them out the championship. I mean, the biggest prize fight of the sport, the title that's worth the most money, he's keeping to himself and shit.
But Don King was ripping niggas. Don King was doing niggas in their booty with no Vaseline, fam. I'm sorry. He was digging niggas out for their money, fam. Bro.
Oh yeah,
bro. He was doing them so foul, it wasn't even funny, fam. Like that was it was getting ridiculous how bad he was doing them.
Fun fact: Kawhi and Butler the only niggas in the NBA with more career steals than five.
You ever heard Larry? Wow. You ever heard Larry Holmes talk about fucking Don King? How he used to have to regularly whip Don King's ass and shit.
Yeah. Man, Larry Holmes was about to put a mud hole in that nigga.
No, he did like
Samuel Jackson movie.
He had to put his hands on about his money, dad.
I'm telling you, boy. Hey, Holmes wasn't complaining about his dough.
Nah, nigga, you need to give me mines and shit. You know what I'm saying? All of it.
Oh, you're not playing about his dough, man.
He was like, you know, like Don King couldn't rob me and shit. He, you know what I'm saying? Like he did at first, but he started learning and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he knew exactly where to place Don King and shit. You know how to play the game with him and shit to make sure he got all of his money and shit. You know, like he basically wouldn't do shit for Don King unless he got his money up front. Is what it turned into, you know what I'm saying? He wanted all of his money up front. And he was like the only nigga that was doing that shit at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don King was a killer with that, man.
Yeah. Like Larry Holmes, he still paid off of that shit. Like this nigga owned buildings, like whole fucking like
yeah, but everybody was. But the thing about it was everybody wasn't Larry Holmes, right? So everybody wasn't getting their money like that, man. Like Moore didn't get his money like he should have.
Nope. Like nigga, Mike didn't get his money like he should have.
Mike just got totally ripped the fuck off. That nigga just got. Yeah. But it didn't help that this nigga wanted to buy lions and shit either though, like and tigers, nigga. Like you know how much it is to feed a tiger every year, nigga? You sure you want that responsibility?
See, at one point, Mike wasn't worried about the money. He wasn't even caring about the money and
that's
shit.
The problem, nigga. That's the problem with black folk right there.
Yeah,
you don't be worried about your money.
He got the love for boxing too, bro.
Go bash a nigga skull in right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a great analyst. What he do over there on the Hot Boxing, what he breaking down his fights and everything that he used to love seeing. I used to enjoy that shit.
Yeah,
that nigga was getting at me last night though. That nigga was getting at me bad, boy, with the hydration clause. I never heard of a hydration clause. That nigga hit me with a hydration clause.
Man.
I said, wait, a hydration clause.
I ain't gonna lie at first.
I had to make sure it was real. I'm like, wait, there's a hydration clause? Like, I thought it was just a clause in the contract. Everybody contract, like it's just mandatory for every division.
Wait, is that real though?
Yeah. What is a hydration clause?
It's not a hydration clause, but it's like what he was trying to say, but it's already a mandatory though. It's not something that you could just say, hey, I think I want this in my contract, or I don't think I want this in my contract. It's a mandatory thing. You can only go above a certain weight for that division.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This nigga said something about some. This nigga said something about some 30 pounds. He said, "I know a nigga that was 30 pounds overweight, nigga, and still fought and all that." I'm like, "Wait, what, nigga? What the fuck, nigga? This ain't never happened in
Not
history."
for no championship, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, for no championship or anything else, nigga. That must have been an amateur. That must have been an amateur bar match, nigga.
Yeah, they'll let it go thin and shit.
Nigga, that must have been an amateur. Nigga, that must have been an amateur tough guy championship, nigga, or something, nigga.
Yeah,
that wasn't a real boxing match.
That
nigga was an amateur tough guy thing or something, nigga. That ain't no real boxing match. 30 pounds overweight. The fuck?
But you know where it all started from, it kind of all started with, of course, with Floyd Mayweather, but it's when he was like, "Yo, I fucks with Charlos" or something like that, and I was like, "Oh shit, here we go."
Yeah, you already knew what me and HD said.
Love Charlo,
fuck Charlo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
As soon as he said it, me and HD came out simultaneously. Fuck Charlos.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, you know we don't duck nothing for nobody. We love to smoke. We, like Josh said, we run up the chimney.
Hey, Chance, so what do you think about the Charlo brothers saying that they're going to be bigger than Pacquiao was?
As in terms of what, numbers, or
he's just more popular, and
what, them niggas gonna change their DNA or something? I don't know.
They about to change their look
in their DNA. They got bitch ass nigga in their DNA.
They about to change their look. They better get a whole new look.
I'm saying that if they talk about being more popular than fucking Pacquiao.
Shit, it's Impact alone. I don't know how they doing that.
They forget Pac-Man was knocking motherfuckers out. He was putting people to bed, like literally, like they was doing the Steph Curry yesterday.
Yeah, sleep, nigga.
I remember Skip Bayless was fucking him up every time. Damn.
You said what?
I remember those days when Skip Bayless would suck him up the most.
Oh yeah, Pacquiao. Yeah, because he hated Floyd.
Yeah.
Skip hated Floyd. But see, that's how it is. Skip hate Luka, but Shannon like Luka. Like Skip like he like Devin Booker and all them, man. Shannon got Luka. The other series, like Shannon like Giannis, he like Boston.
Hey, to his credit, he's starting to copy your words. He said that Steph Curry, you're a front runner.
Man, they be watching my shit, dog.
Yeah, they've been doing this.
Who did it, dog? I wish Who Did It was here now. But shout out to Who Did It. He got the hoodie from me. You know, if y'all want the hoodie, it's $60. He bought 2 of them from me. So
shout out Who Did It.
He basically, man, was saying the same thing. He sent me the clip where Stephen A stole my shit. I sent it to T and Uncle Frank. And
I think Uncle Frank brought it to you
video. They removed the video because I was blasting his ass all during the week and the day.
I'm like, where'd you get this vocabulary? Front running. Dang.
Yeah, I never watched any of the episodes. I always watch clips.
Bro, they be watching it, dog. They be watching my shit. They watch Sino shit heavy. They watch Ticket shit. Even people that's on Sino and Ticket level, they be stealing my shit too. So it's like, all right, I already see how it is. Monkey see, monkey do, or try to do. So, but I don't make a video talking about it all the time because I don't care. Like, y'all can't duplicate the real. So it's like whatever.
Right.
What y'all talking about right now?
No,
it's still HD shit.
No, they was talking about Skip taking like words. Like I've been cooking curry. He been taking what I've been saying, like front running and doing all this. He trying to take everything I'm saying. And I found out all them dudes be watching my shit because a guy who on my page called Who Did It. He sent me a post. He sent me a video, and Stephen A took my whole rocking with your boy and all that shit. He took He took it word for word, and because Who Did It sent it to me, so I was like, man, he probably sent me, probably some bullshit. So I looked at it. This motherfucker took my cadence and I sent it to my brother, That nigga said, dog, that nigga took your whole shit.
Hey, nigga, I wonder if you can sue for that shit, man.
Bruh, he took it down though. He took it down the same dog. I sent it to T and I sent it to Uncle Frank. They couldn't pull it up no more. So the shit was gone. Like it was just gone. He took it down because I was exposing his ass. I was killing his ass on it. Dog, he stopped one of my videos. Hold on. He took the monetization from one of my videos. Hold on, let me pull it up. Because it was a fake story that he messed up on. He got exposed. He pulled it from a website that they make up fake stories.
Yeah, Baltac, it's Twitter.
Right. So basically, I did the video on it. I was airing his ass out, dog. They left it with a yellow sign. Yeah, it's called Stephen C. Smith Steps into the Grease. That's the name of it. Steps into the grease again. Shake my damn head. Damn idiot. And Kevin Durant responds. So it's from Ballsack Sports. Ballsack Sports had a thing out they put out, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, I guess it was about James Harden and Kyrie beefing, but the shit wasn't true. They just made the shit up.
Yeah, it's a parody Twitter account for sports.
Right. It was reports. And he used it and he got called out. So and they limited my ads to that video. Then LeBron James came, he limited an ad to my video. I did a video on him. It was called Kareem and Magic Call Out LeBronies on his BS, and I agree wholeheartedly. There's a picture of him on the front, and you got all the Laker legends behind him. Jerry West, Magic, Shaq, Wilt, Kareem, Kobe, all of them. And I was blasting him. He limited my ads on that video. So I know these motherfuckers is watching because I didn't say nothing bad in them videos to even be struck like that, like to have it limited. So they watching, dog. All that shit they be talking about, oh, they don't know you, they don't listen to you. They do be listening and watching.
Right.
But they just try to say we don't know what we talking about. They saying I'm crazy. Well, I say, well, I'm loco then, nigga.
I see if they ever catch the link, oh man, it's not gonna be pretty.
Oh no,
man, you know they ain't gonna do that.
Bro, me and Chance gonna go in on their ass.
And I got some, and I want to.
Oh man,
damn right.
Shoot, you gonna see Cino come off the top rope. Everybody coming in it.
Bro, Steven, listen.
We all getting up in there.
Listen, man, they don't have the balls to do it, bro. They not ready for that smoke. They don't.
That's too much for them to lose, man.
Man, what? You got me, Nick, and Chance in here, 3 hotheads at the same time with him in here. Man, Steven wouldn't make it. That boy have a heart attack on the live stream, bro. He wouldn't make it. He wouldn't make it. That's too much energy coming at that man, dog. He wouldn't know how to respond to that energy I'm bringing, or Chance, or Nick. That's
bro, there'll be too many facts coming at his ass at one time.
Too many facts coming at him, right?
You nigga be trying to hit you with all kind of big words and shit. Nigga, at one time, nigga trying to squash narratives. Like, nah, nigga, not here.
Oh man,
no, I don't hear, nigga. We cut.
Not here, nigga.
Out.
That would be bad. That'll be a wild day.
Man, they ain't gonna catch no link, man.
Especially if you come out of nowhere.
Oh, if he came out of nowhere, oh, that'll be even better. But see, they don't do that, because if he did that, that'll blow me up. Even
if he come out of nowhere, he better come out of nowhere prepared.
Right. Because you
better catch us off guard prepared. And even then, you better be very prepared, because I'm gonna be coming right back. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, 2.3 seconds. I'll be right back with you. Don't trip.
Exactly.
To everything you just said.
Right. And Steven Kuhn ain't gonna do that, man. His Kuhn ass gonna be drinking pina coladas and shit.
Hell yeah. He ain't tripping.
Right.
You know the advisors is gonna tell him definitely don't do that.
Oh, of course. Dog, he knows if he come here. Then don't let T be here if he come in here.
No.
T go in on him.
You say what? What I do?
No, we were saying like if if Stephen Coon Smith catch the link one day, man, I said he ain't ready for that. He wouldn't be ready.
Never. He would never,
He
Dad.
would
He
never
couldn't
do
take
it.
pressure.
Right.
It'd be curtains, man.
Right, because you got me, Nick, and Chance all high energy and will yell at your ass with facts. Then we got your ass coming in with the jokes with facts. Nigga, Andrew Walker gonna spit a fact and then just be like, well, that's how it is, man. You know, look, right now. And then Chris C just gonna go in. Christian's gonna go in like, man, F that, man. You bum. You suck. Steve. Goddamn Steven.
Steven.
Man, he don't
Why?
want to
No, I would just tell him, how does it feel like JJ Redick is a new employee in ESPN and he's making you look bad every week now?
Yeah, man.
I haven't seen any of it, but it do look like
JJ Redick is on First Take now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cooking them. Oh,
Cooking them.
It sound like he be going in.
Really?
I'd be like,
Really?
I haven't seen it.
See, they were saying like, dog, JJ Redick's more black than you, Stephen A. Smith.
Like he be hard on James Harden on him. So he do be hard on James Harden on him.
See, there was a segment because on Wednesdays they have like this guy named Mad Dog Russo or something.
Oh, I know him. Yeah, Russo. Yeah.
Yeah, so he, like, they were kind of like insinuating like kind of like racist shit, and JJ Redick just put a stop to it. Like, oh, it's okay for like the white man to get away with like when they don't try hard, it's okay, but when the brother does it, they're labeled as they can't lead. Like, you know how like quarterbacks, black quarterbacks don't know how to lead because they're incapable of learning or something like that. That BS.
Right, like they'll be like they're athletic, like the quarterback's athletic, and this guy here is cerebral, and they do that type of shit.
Same reason they can't be black coaches and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. But go ahead, Chris.
All right, I'm gonna look for this video real quick. I'll play it in the back.
JJ be letting him have it.
Oh yeah, man, he's the best. I don't know.
Will you please? America's tired of him.
Yeah,
we deal with them constantly. The fans, they're not. Hey, San Francisco fans, different story. Oh, they're so tired of this. Be quiet and play.
And with that,
you heard that he said, "Shut up and just play," right?
Right.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, you're allowed. Go ahead.
Shut up and play, because that has the same sort of connotations that the shut up and dribble crowd has towards athletes, and I have a real problem with that. Specifically with Draymond, the idea that America is tired of him. You do realize the guy has a very, very popular podcast that he hosts where he talks himself for a majority of the episode, and people listen to that. He signed a talent deal with Turner because people want to hear what Draymond has to say. The reason they want to hear what Draymond has to say is because, just like in this press conference, he is real, authentic.
Just shut up.
Yeah, so that guy brought out Mad Dog, just told him, like, you know, just shut up and play, like, all your antics, like, you know. But when Grayson Allen was doing shit, he stayed quiet. And
when Grayson Allen was tripping people all up the court and shit, and he was throwing tantrums, and Coach K was coddling him and shit, knowing that was Jason Tatum and shit, man, Jason Tatum would have been off the team in a day.
Hey, Shane, you know that when they say shut up and play, that's like a negative ass, racist ass.
No, basically they're saying shut your black ass up and play. They always did that to us. They've always did that to us a lot, and that's why I get mad, you know, not at you, Chrissy, but it's some Hispanics I had to check on that shit. I had to tell them, like, look, motherfucker, you just got here off out the border, nigga. I've been here, like, dealing with bullshit. So don't ever say that shit to me, talking about shut up and do your work and everything. No, bitch, shut up and take your ass back to Taco Bell somewhere. I don't play that shit. Don't talk to me like that. So they've always did that to us, like whites and everybody's like us, shut the fuck up. They doing it with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson ain't even got no receiver. He gonna be throwing the tight ends and running backs, and then if they lose, he can't throw the ball.
It's gonna be his fault. Yeah, it's his fault.
They tried to do with Kyrie to take the shot.
Yeah, he won Kyrie. Yeah, he ain't take the shot. Oh, Kyrie is a disgrace. He doesn't want to help his team win. He's not a team player.
He's selfish.
Like, come on. It's like the same bullshit. And then you had and then like Then like another player.
Well, I mean, with the Kyrie thing though, man, that is kind of weird though, nigga. Like, why you want to take time off because the Capitol building got raided? Like, come on, my nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with your black ass. Chill out, bro. Don't try to make that no damn excuse. Not because another black kid got shot. Not protesting nothing like that. Not police brutality. Because the Capitol got raided.
Yeah, you on a whole nother topic. No, I'm not talking about that. That shit, yeah, I'm not buying that bullshit.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying like about the jab and everything. Like if you like that's that man's body. He got
the jab is different. Yeah. That jab is different.
But yeah, I'm not talking about the other shit and everything. Like what Kyrie was talking about and everything. Look, like I said, they've been doing this to us for years and for decades, millennia. It's like shut up and go play the game and everything. To me, it's they've always done that. They always look at the white athlete as, oh, we have to coddle them, but the black athlete, you better get your ass out there and do your job, or you ain't gonna have a job tomorrow, which is the facts. You're not gonna be able to play the next game.
I mean, it's so much pressure on a black kid coming up playing the game shit, you know what I'm saying, already, you know what I'm saying? And we talked about this before and shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They not only are they expected to take care of their family and shit with what they do with sports, they expected to take care of the community too and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like white players don't have those kind of expectations that come with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no pressure to change their, you know what I'm saying, their people's lives and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, man, black athletes have to play with a whole nother mindset and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is life or death and shit.
and then when they're done with the game, they some of them, a lot of them don't really have a job. Like where it's just like the roles trying to reverse. It's like some of the other guys, they get the jobs, they get stuff happening for them. So it's a lot, but it just to add on what you're speaking towards.
Yeah, and it's sad, man. That's just the way it is. They've always done that and stuff, and people just sweep it under the rug. I'm glad JJ Redick says something. Like I said, if more white people speak out about the shit, a lot of change will happen.
Hey,
but they got to speak
Smith
out.
was completely quiet about it because he didn't want to offend his bosses.
You said what, Chris?
Stephen A. Smith, when that Russo guy said about shut up and just play, Stephen A. Smith just stays quiet.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, he's been sold out. He sold out when he signed that contract.
Yeah, Stephen A. is Steven for real, man. Shit.
Yeah, for real. He's Steven for real off the Django. That's him.
God damn it, you done fucked up. This candy.
Put that nigga on that man.
This candy.
He's stupid.
You done fucked up.
Yeah. Hey Chance, you watch this USFL shit?
I've been watching some of them.
You have?
Yep.
Yeah, it's straight, dog. They out here hitting.
They got some good players too, man.
Yeah,
some real good players that they can choose from. But that's what I mean, though. Like with the NFL, you only got so many spots, so there's really no way there's really no other means of making money except for the NFL. And it's good that they're opening up other means for these brothers to make money, man, because basketball has it all over the world.
So you think they're gonna keep this league? Because once the XFL come,
no, it'll be dissolved again.
Okay, they're gonna dissolve it, right? And then they just go to the XFL.
Yep.
Hey, actually, I seen
because XFL we already think is more exciting anyway. We're already ready for the XFL. Right. That's the bad part. And what is going to be the difference between the XFL and the USFL?
Right.
It's not going to be really big much of a difference.
It's not going to be that much. But what the NFL is going to do is they're going to use the XFL to develop their players. Players they feel need more work.
Yeah.
Put them there. And then, me and Chris C been talking about this for the last month and everything. Like they're going to just develop players and that's going to be their pipeline. And then some of these players might not even go to college. They might just go straight there.
I think that's.
I mean, with the NIL deal right now, like you can literally do that.
And then you extend the draft, and you make it like 3 more rounds, and those 3 rounds, they go straight to the XFL. for development.
The undrafted.
Yeah, but then again, how many of those players are really going to be able to come back to the NFL?
No,
You only got so many
they're getting
spots.
drafted by the NFL, but they get the option to play.
But do you think the NFL is going to want to pay that extra or pay that money?
You know how much money they're making?
Huh?
It sounds like they can have another job at the XFL if it doesn't work out
So
in the NFL.
huge. Football is so huge that them just receiving the residuals off of football season is enough to feed motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
and players
Players
always get hurt too.
No matter what.
Nah, I'm like, just look at how much these commentators are getting paid. You got Tom Brady making
$350 million.
That's Tom Brady too.
No, but the thing is, Troy Aikman got a big deal from ESPN, and then these companies, Amazon is paying like billions of dollars to broadcast Thursday Night Football, like the good movies. And I'm telling you, I was telling HD earlier, when they had the release schedule on Wednesday, more people watch the schedule than on ESPN showing the Celtics and Bucks game.
Yeah, that's true. But my thing is, you only have so many amount of jobs though in the NFL, so therefore, like, it's not going to be a lot of players that are coming out of college that are going to be able to reap the benefits of what the NFL can do. Now, even if you get drafted by an NFL team and they get switched to the XFL, you're still going to probably get a minimal contract, or they might even switch it to an XFL contract until you get an NFL.
They're going to extend the roster.
But it's you still don't really have a certain amount of, like, I don't get it. How does that help?
If the players get a bigger chunk of the pie, they'll use that shit to create more roster space. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you only have, I understand that, but you only have so many positions. So
you know how many people
you don't rotate. You don't rotate.
How much players get hurt in football?
It's what, 56 players on the roster, right? Something like that.
No, it's more.
53.
53.
Okay, 53. So if they move it up to 60 and shit and give the players an extra 5-10% or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
I don't think the owners are gonna do that though. The owners are greedy, fam.
They're gonna have to. If they're making them play more games and shit, they got more revenue coming in.
Right. And plus more injuries that happen by the game.
That too.
You gotta extend the roster spots. You got
Exactly.
I mean, look, it all sounds great to me. I just know how these NFL owners work, and these motherfuckers are more shrewd than NBA owners. All right, so
but it's gonna make them more money though. Why wouldn't they want to do it?
Bro, the NFL has always been making more money head over foot every year, but that doesn't mean ever extended to the players. It's just now getting to the players.
No, but you said the owners are greedy. I'm like, why would? Of course, they're greedy. That's why they're gonna go for extending the rosters. They want to build more teams, make the XFL a development league. Come on.
But wouldn't you lose money?
Roster spots, like a couple more teams and shit. You know, it's just expanding and shit.
I know, I understand that, but wouldn't you lose more money with
chance? If the XFL explodes, the NFL has the rights, like the viewing rights, so they sell it to Amazon. They make another 250-500 million.
And there's no way. Even as sorry as the Lions is, they make profit every year, dog. The NFL is just a license to print money, dog. That's why they only let the select few get in there and shit.
That, like, what they say that was the comparison that's like the only thing people skip church over is football.
Yeah, I know, but doesn't the NFL players get the least amount of revenue share than any other league?
Right.
So if they're already getting the least amount of revenue share, more revenue does not mean more for them. It means more for the owners.
Yeah, but I'm saying they'll justify it by adding the extra caps. That's what I'm saying. They'll justify it by adding the extra roster spots.
You know the caps. So
they're like, we created more jobs and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's always been. That's what the bone of contention was That's how they got this extra game in and all of that shit. Yeah, all that shit was negotiated.
I thought this came off the NIL deal.
No, this was all in the CBA. You know what I'm saying?
No. I know it's in the CBA, but I'm thinking this came all off the government deal with the NIL deal coming from college a couple of years back. That was already going to be coming out.
No, that's strictly for college. That don't have nothing to do with the pros. And
no, I know, but it rolls over to the NFL, bro. Believe me, it does. That NIL deal does roll over to the NFL because if I can make more right now, then you can give me on a roster spot, fam. I mean, and my name is bigger. Yeah.
Well, hopefully, it gives the players a bigger bargaining chip coming out of college and shit.
That's the only thing I can think of.
The cap last year was 182.5. This year it's 208.
Yep,
that's a reflection.
But what was the year? Okay, what was the year before the 182.5?
So the last year it went down because of COVID. So it was.
I'm talking about the viable. I'm talking about the viable football playing.
Yeah, 2020 was 198.
See, that
was COVID. That was COVID. Chance they didn't have no fans and nothing. Right. They knew that was gonna happen. Right. You know what I'm saying? But see,
I'm saying before COVID. I'm talking about I want to know the number before COVID. Before the year of COVID.
That's what 2018, 2019, like shit.
2019.
Yeah, it was somebody doing the Googles.
Yeah, 177.
It was 177, right?
Yeah, it was. So it jumped 13 million the year after.
Okay, and so how much did it jump this million? How much did it jump?
So it went from 185 to what was it? What did I say? 212? What did I say?
You said 208 or something like that?
Yeah, so that's 23 million jump.
Yeah. That's a lot. So it exploded because
now that seems like it coming off the NIL deal.
What
it really does.
This is from revenue from the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, this is all. No. I know what you're saying. All I'm saying is the NIL deal, which the government started seeing that these kids can start making more money off their name. Right?
That's nothing with the NFL. I don't know what you're saying.
No. Hold on. Let me transition that to the NFL, sir. Now, if these kids are making more money off their name, you can literally get a better contract just off an NIL deal than you can even get from an NFL deal if you don't go as high as you can. Just your name alone now. So I believe that's what made the NFL jump and say, you know what, we're gonna have to shoot more revenue out because we have our veterans getting pissed off that the young guys is getting money. Then we got these young dudes coming up getting money out of college already, probably more money than they'll get in the NFL with their name. So I think it just made them shoot more revenue base up.
Even still, if you got a name coming out of college, you got to go to the pros to keep your name going. You ain't gonna get no money if you just
only like 1 year.
Shit, nigga, the XFL was having more niggas with a better name than the NFL at one time. So, like they said earlier, if the XFL shoots up and starts to be that thing, you don't even have to go to NFL.
But XFL ain't gonna be bigger than fucking NFL.
That's a huge, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
we gotta see that to believe that.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? The NFL generates hundreds of billions of dollars a year. You know what I'm saying? Like $300-400 billion a year. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about the money, bro. I'm talking about the name alone. I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about the name alone. Now, if it's generating that much money, now, of course, you're going to have to make it look justifiable by shooting up a little bit of that chunk of change for the players, of course. But you're still at the lowest margin of any teams or any league that has a professional league.
So in 2020, the Lions and during COVID made $330 million in profit. And a COVID year, the Lions in 2020.
Like I just said, because the NFL is a license to print money. They've already got this money. Like they've made so much money through before they even get to ticket sales and merchandise and all of that shit. Their television deals are worth billions of dollars.
The NFL is a big company name. You're not just going to go against that.
What do you mean? How?
Well, no, I'm just saying that and see after COVID, it's exploded. People are so hungry for football now. You know what I'm saying?
That's why the revenue goes up. But he said during COVID, these motherfuckers make over $300 million. How?
Because it's the NFL.
Y'all still ain't saying. Y'all still are not giving me a how.
They made it
TV deals, and then they do league revenue
how
sharing.
TV deals if nobody's on TV?
No, listen, dog. They do revenue sharing and shit.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So
It's the bigger team sharing with the smaller teams, right?
No, this is what every team in the league gets. It's a standard flat. It's a chunk that every team gets. It's the same that they get for their part in the league and shit.
Look,
That's
no.
it's
The Cowboys do
based
not
off
make the same amount as the damn Dallas as what you call
I
it.
know
Sir.
that.
No.
I know that. But they get the same amount from the league. You know what I'm saying? The league does
No, they do not. No, they do not.
Chance. Yes, they do. They do.
Somebody's gonna have to show me that to believe that, sir. I'm sorry.
Somebody
I can't.
do the Google.
You're gonna tell me that
Do
the
the
Detroit
Google.
Lions, regardless, make the same amount of money as the Dallas Cowboys, regardless.
That's what they get from the league, man. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
He's saying what they're getting from the league. They're not. He's not saying their revenue.
No. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm talking about from the league, fam. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, from the league. He's saying what the league give them is they divvy up the money. They give it to everybody equally. Whatever they make after that, that's theirs. Which is from the jersey apparels, from the cleats.
But no, that don't have nothing to do with it. No, what they make from merchandise is their own.
No, merchandise is different.
But off the top from the league itself, they get its revenue sharing and shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? There's a big, like, hundreds of billions of dollars, and it's divvied up equally between each franchise.
And that's all I'm saying is, so you're telling me, off the revenue share alone, I'm not talking about any merchandising, anything else. Off of that alone, you're telling me that the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing home the same check every year.
Yes.
I would not have equated that. Okay. Because that really doesn't make no sense then. If you can make the same amount every year as the Dallas Cowboys, then how do you have a say-so over what my team is going to do?
What do you mean? You don't
because
have
basically, they threatened the Spanos and told them that if they don't win in that stadium, that they're going to have to basically move.
What T is saying is they have an equal revenue sharing, but the tickets, the likeness, the jerseys, the Cowboys exceeded. They passed the Lions.
Yeah, their merchandise is worth way more than the Lions. So as a franchise, they're going to make way more money than the Lions, of course. You know what I'm saying? But the standard.
No, I get that. No, I get that part. I just didn't know off the revenue share alone, just from the league. I did not know that it was shared equally amongst every team.
CBS pays the NFL $1 billion. So how many teams is there in there?
32 teams.
32. You split that up.
No, it's 30 teams in the NFL.
I thought it was 32.
It's 32. Yeah, it's 32. My bad. That's
so you
30
combine
teams.
all the TVs and the licensings, and then that's your revenue right there. Like, so the Lions have their own local deal with I don't know who. The Rams.
With all the exactly. You know what I'm saying?
No. Wait. Hold on. Keep going, Chris. The Lions have their own local deal. That's a local.
Yeah, I don't know who it is because I'm not from there, but
that's what I'm saying. You don't watch the Detroit Lions station, so you don't even. You know what I'm saying? And I would think that the LA station would get more revenue.
They have a deal with the local Fox affiliate and shit. You know what I'm saying?
All of the teams necessarily do though.
Yes,
I understand.
I'm saying all the teams basically have that kind of deal too with the local.
Of course, and that's part of
exactly.
I'm still not getting the revenue share part on how it's equal. I just don't. That's the only thing I'm not getting. That's it. That's the only thing about it. And I don't see how, as a Dallas Cowboy, I'm going to let you make the same amount of money as the owner.
We made
it's like I say. You know what I'm saying? There's a chunk of money at the end of the year that is a profit for the NFL. That's hundreds of billions. That has hundreds of billions of dollars in it. You know what I'm saying? The agreement is that the franchises all share equally out this pot of money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, whatever you able to get from your own franchise, the money you make off of ticket sales and this and that, that's all your money and shit. But off the top from the NFL, you get this and that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is, like I say, it's the profit at the end of the year that's cut up. That's how you get your salary cap and all of that shit from that. It's all based off of that. You know what I'm saying?
But everybody has a different salary cap every year, so then you cannot be basing it off of that.
No, everybody has the same salary cap. Everybody has the same salary cap. You cannot exceed the salary cap. The salary cap is the salary cap.
Well, yeah, you can't. You just have to pay that. just have to pay the fine for it.
No, there's a hard cap in the NFL.
There's a hard cap. Yeah, there's a hard cap in the local. Yeah, I know that.
You cannot go over your salary cap. You know what I'm saying?
You can't go over the hard cap.
Yeah, this is not the NBA. Like the Warriors got 4 players over.
You go over the cap. You can't go over the hard cap. Because literally that would make it. Because literally you could be the Dallas Cowboys and basically exceed it every year if you wanted to. That's why they made a hard cap.
Is this the same thing in baseball too?
Not baseball.
There's no cap in baseball. I don't know what was. Wait, but they just had a CBA deal. I don't know what the terms of it was.
Bro, I don't even know why they keep having CBA deals because baseball is one of the fucking. Man, I'd rather play baseball any other game.
Yo, you make more money in baseball. I mean, there is no salary cap in baseball, so the players in baseball can make whatever the market demands and shit. You know, whatever they.
There's no salary cap, but once you go over a certain amount, that's when you start paying luxury tax. So you could go 500 million payroll, but you're after like the 150 million, you gotta start paying like $1 for each over amount.
So there's a salary cap in baseball. I didn't know that.
No, there's no salary cap.
Salary cap, but there's a luxury tax.
Salary cap in baseball.
No, I know that. I misspoke. I'm saying there's a salary cap in baseball. I mean, not a salary. I said it again. There's a luxury tax.
Yes.
There's a luxury tax in baseball.
There's a luxury tax, yes. But everybody has a luxury tax in every game.
Yes, but the Yankees could do a 400, 600 million payroll and just pay the luxury tax.
Yeah, like it's nothing.
I mean, yeah, because think about it though. I mean, ain't nobody watching baseball. Ain't nobody watching baseball more than football fan. How can you justify a $500 million cap?
I don't know how they do it. It's because they play so many games.
Yes.
Like they play 162 games and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why that shit. They play too many, or they play a lot of fucking games. Shit.
Yeah, because there's some teams that's man, they got some stacks when they roster and whatnot.
Niggas be out in the outfield eating sunflower seeds.
Over the cap.
Yeah, niggas be chilling playing baseball and shit.
Yeah, niggas be chilling and shit, homie. If you ain't on the infield, you ain't really doing no work.
Would you like cappuccino? Yes, cappuccino.
Yeah,
it's my turn. Hey, make sure you have the great report for me when I get back from hitting this home run. Thank you.
For real, man.
Yeah, preparing for baseball, it's a day to day. So they probably take it way more easy.
Bro, for the season. Hurt and shit, nigga. How you getting hurt, nigga, when you doing little leg lunges and shit, nigga, in practice, nigga? That's your whole practice is a leg lunge.
Well, the pitchers, they be showing what
you doing a step over hip, you doing a step over hip thing and leg lunges, nigga.
Hey, yeah, them niggas do like jumping jacks and like leg stretches and shit.
Hey, Chance.
Yeah.
See, the problem is they didn't have that hydration clause in their contract.
That's what it was. That's what it was. See, so they went over 30 pounds overweight.
Start cramping and breaking shit. You know?
Nah, nigga, they went in 30 pounds overweight. Nigga, they messed up everything.
Hey, so it says the NFL shared $8.788 billion in national revenue for all 32 teams last year. So
okay, what was the cut for each team?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. What was the cut?
322.2 something like that million.
That's what it said. All of them got the same amount. Everybody got the same individual cut.
No, Dad. No, this is the revenue sharing. What you get from concession sales, jersey sales, that's all you.
No. I'm not talking about that part. Please
stop confusing me with that. Please stop confusing what I'm saying right here. Please. I'm not saying anything about any other revenue besides what the league gives you every fucking year as a team to do what you need to do. Fuck what you made outside of that. Okay. I want to know if the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions are getting the same share that everybody else is going to get.
That's what he just told you. Yeah, they're all getting.
But he wants to know too. You want to know how much they're getting too, right?
I want to know how much they're getting. I want to know if everybody's only getting
330 million or whatever it was.
That what it is?
And everybody's getting the same amount.
Right.
Yes.
No matter how good or how bad.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Just like the NBA, same thing.
Huh?
The NBA is the same thing. They got the revenue sharing too.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But I used to think that San Diego wasn't getting the same revenue share, and that's why they were getting mad because they said that they weren't getting the same. Spanos basically came out and said he wasn't getting the same revenue share.
They lied to y'all niggas, man. They just want to bounce out to a bigger market and shit.
Who owned the stadium in San Diego? Because you got to also take account, like, what they were getting upset was, all right, we get 60% of concession, but they don't even own the stadium. Someone else owns the stadium. So they're negotiating. We get 60%, you guys get 40%. That's what they were complaining about.
Yeah, but they wanted us to come back again and pay for the stadium, but they wanted ownership of it.
That's what it's always about. It's always about the stadium. You know what I'm saying? Because these.
But literally, what I'm saying is, it doesn't make anything better for them in LA because they don't own no part of that stadium at all, right?
Yeah, but Dean Spanos didn't have to pay one dime to build the stadium.
I know, and now they're telling Dean that if your revenue share doesn't pick up, if your share does not pick up for that stadium, and you're not making at least as much as the Rams are or more.
No, what it was, Chance, was Stan Kroenke had an agreement that he had to pay a fee for the stadium, but Stan Kroenke ended up paying the whole thing. He's like, that's what he got pissed off about. The only way Dean Spanos makes money is from the revenue sharing because he's one of the poorest owners.
I know. So that's why this is why Jim Jones
has his team.
But this is why Jerry Jones. I said Jim Jones. This is why Jerry Jones and other owners and Robert Kraft told the Chargers owner Spanos, either you're gonna have to sell the team, or you have to move to Mexico or London because you will not survive if you do not come up with the money.
Of course.
Yeah, they'll vote your ass out. They'll do exactly that.
So you can, but hold on. But why are you to the top? Is it because you guys are the biggest shareholders of the NFL?
What do you mean?
No, it's just about it's not about that. It's about the league getting together and deciding, hey, these niggas is running a terrible business and shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't have nothing to do with this. Don't have nothing to do with wins and losses and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about making sure you have a viable product and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're not taking care of your business and shit, they'll get together and vote your ass out. It'll be a vote.
Yeah, unfortunately, we seen that happen to a lot of teams.
I mean, that's what they did to what's his face, to they own the Clippers.
Are you?
No, that's not why they voted him out. That motherfucker been there forever, fucking shit up.
Well, I'm just saying, though. You know what I'm saying? Either way, they made him sell his franchise.
Yeah, they only made him sell his franchise because the nigga said because he was saying that black people shit all out in the open like that being recorded. Other than that, he would have still been owners. He would have still been a Clippers owner, fam. He would still been fucking over the Clippers, still getting his money off of the Clippers.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm saying though, when they wanted to, when they had to vote him out, they voted his ass out and they took his franchise from him. You know what I'm saying?
Did something similar happen with the Phoenix Suns owner or something?
No, they walked under the rug. Sarver, he has a corporate issue with his own employees. Mark Cuban got in trouble too, though, this year for that.
Yeah, so wait, I kind of remember the Phoenix thing. That didn't stay in the news long at all and shit. What was that?
Nah, sexual it
was a sexual harassment thing.
In his corporate place, yeah.
It was in the office, right? They were saying they were doing all kinds of sexual harassment shit and being all kind of racist. I mean, all in the office for years and years and years. And people started coming out from the office and started talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, him saying
the same shit that happened to Snyder and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They swept that shit under the rug too.
Oh, you know what, Dan Snyder of the Commanders?
The Commanders.
The Commanders.
No,
hey, did you hear that new report about Jerry Jones? About Jerry Jones and Dan Snyder going after the commissioner?
No.
Wait, what?
No.
Oh, y'all didn't hear the report about Dan Snyder and Jerry Jones going after the commissioner?
No, why?
What do you mean?
They want the commissioner out.
Well, Chance, the thing is, the commissioner works for the owners.
Yeah, I know. I know. He can pay $60 million a year, and Jerry Jones is pissed off, and Dan Snyder's pissed off too. They even talked to the dude from the Pepsi and Papa John's and told them that they should pull out. They should pull out and force the commissioner to resign.
Yeah, the thing is, the other owners have to agree because two owners don't like
them.
But
man, look, if Robert Kraft and Dan Snyder and Jerry Jones say something, the other owners are gonna go.
It's a dirty game, man.
Yeah,
them motherfuckers basically run the league, fam.
When you dealing with millions and billions of dollars,
you know, Kraft got a beef with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they went after the Patriots and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like that was Kraft's homeboy, right? Just why Jerry Jones was pissed off, right? Because the whole time the Patriots was winning, him and the commissioner and Kraft, nigga, they going on boats together, cruises, all kind of shit. Nigga, they best buddies, right? As soon as Tom Brady leaves, nigga, and shit starts coming out about the Patriots, that's when Kraft started getting pissed off at the commissioner. And the commissioner's like, well, shit, nigga, Jerry been getting in my ass about this shit. I got to do something.
Chance, but one of the reasons why they won't get rid of him is because he's made the most money for the NFL, like for law commissioners. He's like the best one.
Do you really think it was him, or do you think it was Tagliabue, but he just came in at a good time?
I mean, Tagliabue was cool, but I mean, he was a bitch though, man. Like he's got more control over the players, and that's what they like and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't see what this committee. I don't see what Goodell did that Tagliabue didn't already do. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we don't know that. That's behind the scenes. Like I can't.
I don't know. I say look at the CBAs and shit. That's always a direct reflection of the commissioner and shit.
The CBA clause is still all fuck. Nigga, they still don't get no goddamn revenue shit, bro. They still get one of the worst revenue shares in each sport.
But I'm saying though that exactly. You want to keep the nigga who's keeping the foot on the motherfuckers' necks and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say. That's why I agree. Chris,
money for them and for him to be the bad guy, so the owners don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, because that's the commissioner's job. Yeah, he's the manager. Of course, that's his job. We know that. But I'm saying though, he's literally all the more money that they've made, right?
Yep.
The players are not literally seeing none of that until this year.
But
the veterans really weren't seeing that.
Fault, though. That's their fault for instead of asking for let us smoke weed, they should be.
Didn't they? Right. Yeah. Didn't they get the kind of sign that?
Yeah, that's the player.
No, I know, but they're basically saying like either you sign it, nigga, or we don't have to play. We don't have to play this year. And a lot of these motherfuckers don't know how to do finances, right? A lot of these black players don't know finances, right? So they literally spent up their NFL contract that year. Their NFL money for that year, and they need that next year to
come together and make the owners pay real quick.
Because I mean,
but it was the veterans. It was the veterans that got the owners to fork up that money now, because the veterans were the ones getting pissed off that these young niggas were coming in getting $54 million a year guaranteed and all this shit. But nigga, I'm not getting my money.
The players have the power and shit. Now the NFL, the NFL does not want scabs to come back into the game again and shit like they did.
Don't. But when you got NFL players that don't know their finances, they're gonna easily sign.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't the players? They didn't know. They didn't ask the right thing. They was asking the wrong.
Yeah, they was worried about not practicing more. Like
they were worried about the wrong things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But you literally don't know what to ask for, right? You don't know what to ask for. You don't have anybody in your best interest, and even when they do have the Players Association, the so-called player that used to play for you, like Dawkins and shit like that, nigga is literally not in there for you.
No, yeah, the veterans are in for the veterans, and the rookies are like they don't know anything better, but.
The thing is that the player, from what I understand, is that the players can never really ever agree. You know what I'm saying? Like I think you said it, Chance. Like a lot of, or somebody said it. A lot of these dudes, they're not financially.
That's me. That's Chance, bro. You know that's Chance. You know that's the GOAT, nigga. It's a lot of niggas don't know their finances.
Okay, the GOAT said it and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these niggas don't know. They don't see the bigger picture.
You mean the GOAT that we ate last night for dinner?
Oh, fuck yeah. You had goat for dinner?
Hey, goat ain't that good, nigga. You don't want to eat goat, nigga. It's not that good, man.
They can't all the owners are in agreement.
No, not all the owners are in agreement at all. But that's why I said it literally is literally Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones, and Dan Snyder who run the ownership of the NFL. Whatever they say, go.
Yeah,
like no other owner has that kind of leeway like them three.
Oh. I mean, it's probably. I mean, a lot of times because they make the most money. I mean, don't no franchise make more money than the Cowboys and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Is Rooney up there? Is it Rooney and them up there? I know they're older now.
Yeah, Rooney and them like they just care about their team, fam. They already know that they're set in stone for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, they stay low.
Yeah, they stay low profile too. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the Detroit Lions owner, that bitch wasn't gonna make up. She wasn't gonna say nothing for all them years.
You said Rooney was in the Tampa Bay owner?
No, Pittsburgh.
Oh.
No, Tampa Bay owner, he ain't shit.
Tampa Bay owner ain't shit.
Yeah, he ain't shit.
has
He a little peon. He's
Jaguars owner, ain't that nigga like ain't that nigga from like Guatemala or something? I don't know.
Yeah, that's Shere Khan, nigga.
Yeah, from England and shit.
Nigga from England and shit.
His son owns the AEW shit that be on TV.
Yeah.
Oh, for real, Shere Khan on that?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they literally all they do now is owners just come together, or if you're a billionaire, you can just come over and just buy a team from somebody whose team is lackluster, like the Jaguars.
You see, the Broncos are for sale, and that's a tough spot to sell.
The Broncos are for sale?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who the fuck would want to sell the Broncos?
I don't know. That's crazy too. You know what I'm saying? I was shocked when I heard it too. But yeah, they trying to. That shit is up for sale, my nigga.
Wow. They want to get out of football.
I think issues though.
They probably got to be having. They got to be having
there?
problems with some of the other owners, man.
Listen,
that's the only way you want to get out of that. That doesn't make no. As a Bronco,
John Elway was up there. Maybe he moved.
No, but I'm just saying, as an owner of a team, you're going to sell your team for what reason? If you have one of the best, like if you have one of the most prestigious teams of all time, that makes no sense. You're a big revenue. You have big revenue coming in, so why would you literally want to sell that?
Unless you got something bigger lined up.
What the fuck bigger? You got more lined up than that? You better have a bet. You better own one of the best soccer teams. You better own one of the best soccer teams out.
I mean, what they gonna get a Billy Goat? They gonna get at least a Billy Goat for the team and shit. Probably 2 or 3 and shit.
That's about it. That's about it.
Unless they see something we don't.
Hey, Chance, what do you mean that's about it? That's a lot of money.
I know, but you'll literally make that. But you'll make that over the years. So why take it in one large lump sum if you can make that over in years?
Might be able to make it, but it probably comes.
You make more. You'll make more than one large lump sum. Especially if you're telling me that you're getting that much money off the league alone, right? Your share is half of that. Your share, you're getting everything that everybody else is getting, plus your merchandising. Denver Broncos have a fan base overseas.
Yeah, so they'll probably get more than 2 or 3 billion. They'll probably get about maybe 10 billion and shit. You know,
you better get that.
I understand what you're saying, but the only sense I can make out of it is you would only do it to do something bigger and shit.
Like the billions you're gonna be making off it, you're not gonna be making.
They probably trying to get some diversity in there because they get hit with so much diversity. So they probably got them guys, cut them a check, got their ass out of there, and they're gonna put somebody there that's black. As the
probably
face,
not.
But he ain't gonna own the shit.
No, well, Magic Johnson.
They're gonna be like Usher, nigga. They're gonna be like Usher, nigga. You own 2%,
I
nigga.
figured this is what they were going. This was going to be Jay-Z's present. You know what I'm saying? For him getting his head chopped off and shit back for supporting the NFL.
I would have thought they would have given that nigga a New York team.
Don't Beyonce got like
they ain't gonna get that shit from the mirrors and shit. Hell no.
No damn Giants. Hell no.
Yeah, hell no.
I was talking about the Jets, nigga.
Or the Jets.
The Jets is.
They're not doing that. Hell no.
Jets is on their way rebuild.
Hey, who makes the most revenue in New York? Is it the Jets or the Giants?
Giants. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I read the Denver Post on why they would have. It's because he got legal issues they got family issues between each other. They got family members suing each other.
That's okay.
So
now that makes more sense.
Now
that makes more sense.
Damn, so they got so the old man died and shit, and the motherfucking kids can't figure out what to do.
Now these niggas can't figure shit out. It ain't like the buses.
Yep.
And they about to split up.
Yeah, they like the buses. See, that's what happens when motherfuckers got money, fam. That's stupid.
Who again?
Stupid.
Yeah, it says family legal issues. That's what it says.
Stupidity, fam. That is straight stupidity.
Yeah,
and they're all gonna lose money off of lawyer expenses alone.
Well, they don't look at it that way. I mean, because from what I see, it says they got an offer more than $5 billion.
That's a good offer.
So if it's 4 kids, then you get $5 billion.
Kids, it's a good offer.
1.25.
Like you say though, like if y'all could just get on the same page, you'll make that.
Y'all would have made more than that. That's what I'm saying. Like you would have made more than bro.
Hey, but these are kids from like a wealthy man that did it on his own.
They don't give a fuck.
That's true. No, you right. You right though, Chris.
They all hate each other and shit because of their million shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? Who knows if some of those are babies from a different marriage. I mean, from a different.
Exactly. We don't know that. We won't know.
You know, we don't know. We don't know how that went either though. So
yeah. You're right. It could be. You know what I'm saying? That's how the motherfuckers get down and shit. Had two.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger's a nanny. You know what I'm saying?
Have a illegitimate kid somewhere that want to poke his head out now and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Named Gustavo. Gustavo Schwarzenegger.
That's what Jerry Jones going through. He going through the same thing.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, y'all. You ain't see the videos I put out about it?
No, I didn't see that one. Jerry Jones. I didn't see that
daughter,
one.
He has a daughter.
Let me know more.
Yep.
What's going on with
Basically,
that?
the girl. Basically, what it is he had a fling with the mom and everything, and he paid the mom off to keep it quiet. So the girl came back wanting, she wants to find out if that's her dad or not. So she took him to court. They waived the She didn't want no money. She just wanted the paternity test to see if that's her dad or not.
Yeah, right.
Paid her $3 million.
When that nigga croaks, she's entitled to something. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, they pay what, Chris?
He paid her $3 million to basically just
They paid her $3 million. Just shut up.
Essentially.
No, they paid the mom that.
Yeah, they paid $3 million.
Yeah, they paid the mom that, and what she's arguing in court is that was a deal between my mom and him. That
ain't got shit to do with me.
Oh, so the daughter's like, fuck that, nigga.
Fuck that. She basically
she wants to be written in the wheel.
Right. She looking at the long game.
Yeah, that's what I said. She
don't care about the money. She don't care about the money.
She don't care about the money right now. She care about the money later.
No. That's
she playing the long game.
Hold on. Let me explain it better. Yeah, she don't care about that bullshit that they trying to pay her. She wants the long-term money. If he croaks, she got some entitlement, right?
Yeah.
Both UT said that. Hollywood and Goat said it.
So it sounds like Jerry got himself in some shit.
Yeah,
man, he always has himself in some shit. And
but Jerry know how to get himself out.
Sound like this shit's getting deeper.
No,
Jerry a G at this shit
get
though.
Himself out, dog. He done had so many hoes and strippers. He done got fucked up with.
That nigga always.
Jerry know how to get himself out of some shit, man.
That nigga always got a picture with it like 2 big titty white bitches and shit. You know?
Yeah. Fine as hell, dog.
Yeah, fine as fuck.
White bitches. Jerry sucks as a GM and all that, but as far as picking hoes, that nigga up there.
That nigga know how to pick the hoes.
He's got good taste.
It's the reason why T.O. was so hurt, nigga, by Jerry. Nigga, he was like, nigga, hold on, Jerry. I looked at you as like one of my homies, my nigga. We used to kick it, my nigga, and talk. Like, why didn't you tell me nothing? You know what I'm saying? He was really mad at Jerry.
Listen, T.O., man, when you're dropping the ball as much as you do, we got to get
Look, man. He didn't say nothing about dropping balls, right? That's not what he said. All right, Jerry Jones never said nothing like that. So.
Hey T, was that a good one or was that a good one?
You're literally making a fake point right now, sir. Okay, you need to say nothing about dropping no balls.
Y'all think they gonna do a?
Listen. If T.O. wasn't too busy doing all this pom and trying to smash brawls with Jerry, you'd have still had a job.
Nigga should have been watching this goddamn money. Nigga watching motherfuckers
boss and shit.
Bro, but you know what kills me though? Is why do you guys keep doing this, man? If you guys know the stories of other players, why do you guys keep letting the same people run your money? Why? The NFL is built on this. They have the lawyers. They have the agents. The agents know the lawyers that get the money back for the teams. You're always going to get your money taken back, fam. Anything they give you, they're going to get it back from you somehow. Some kind of illegitimate assets, something, and you can never sue them back and get none of the big money back. Like what?
It's a trap. It's called the NFL, bro. That's why
it's a straight loophole, fam. They created this loophole for a reason.
It's like I say, it's a license for motherfuckers to print money, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas, they just got, before the season even starts, they got money on the plate handed to them and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I blame these niggas' parents, fam. I blame these niggas' parents. Nigga, your kid should know this finance. Nigga, if you know your kid is one of the top picks, and you know this motherfucker about to go to the NFL, you go straight to a financier, right? And you say, hey, can you teach my kid on how to work finances and how to work his money, please? Stop putting these kids out here and don't know how to work their money, fam.
Hey, but like I say though, they could do that, but see in real life situations and shit, like I say, you know what I'm saying? Like black athletes, you know what I'm saying? Not only are they expected to take care of their family and friends and shit and like that, you know what I'm saying?
But you can do that without paying 12 Netflix accounts, nigga. and 8 cell phone bills. Like you can literally do that, fam. If you do it the right way with your man. If you do it the right way, you can literally take care of a lot of people. If you learn how to invest correctly.
They don't understand that money ain't always gonna be there necessarily.
That's the point. That's the point. Look, if you know this over all these years now, over the last 40 years of niggas coming out broke in the NFL, why wouldn't you try to do something different?
And you know they always find a way to fuck you over too for the money that they'll be like, okay, here's the money. But they ain't no guarantees on it, just like you said.
You know what they think? Oh, that's not gonna happen to me. So,
like how stupid is that as a thought?
I got time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know this literally happens to every person in the NFL. What are you doing?
Right.
No, you're gonna think, oh, that's not gonna happen to me because I'll get my shit straight later on.
Stupidity, man. Straight stupidity, fam.
You know, that's why that's why I'm glad the college players can get their money now and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Not, because these niggas gonna go broke before they even get a chance to even spend some of that money. First of all, it's gonna half of it is going to taxes.
I'm thinking about
taxes.
But I'm thinking about the players that are dope and that, you know, and the school is making hundreds of millions of dollars off these niggas. And if they fuck around and get hurt and don't make it to the pros and shit, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to show for it.
Bro, I pray that you guys, I pray that you and your parents, I hope that your black ass parents did not just try to do you over, nigga, because they black and they fucking greedy, you know what I'm saying? And try to rob you out your finances, fam. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for these kids.
Well, not all of them do that. So
shit, most of them, shit.
But it happens though. It happens. Like most money changes things. Money changes
everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
But in our community is worse. So in our community is worse because money doesn't literally change. It doesn't literally change you. It deforms you into a whole different person that you never even thought you could be. It will make you trade on a person that you love the most for money, fam.
Or it changes the people around you and shit. You know what I'm
saying? That's what I mean. The people around you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because you literally want to be the same dude with money, but you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
People around you change. People around you change.
Hey, bro, you think I can get 50? You think I can get 50,000?
Yeah, I was going to say the sad part. But the sad part is they don't even make that much money.
How many niggas
like they think they make that much money?
Nigga, if you get picked in the 4th round. And did you hear about the one where he got drafted and his mama said, "Where's my money at?"
Damn.
This nigga just got drafted, right? Literally just got drafted. The next day his mama's talking about, so where's my money at?
He didn't even sign the contract yet,
Wait, what? Nigga, what kind of mother are you, fam? You was just literally sitting back waiting for this? You shady bitch. Ooh,
people make that sacrifice.
Ooh, blood, that shit pisses me off when I see that shit every year.
This is the plan.
Man, I've hollered at these bitches now with these kids. They playing high school sports now, and like they so focused in trying to get their kid to the league or trying to get
because they trying to get that money out of their kid, fam. They had the kid for a reason, right?
They be fucking the coaches and shit, man. I'd be like, oh, like, yeah, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But that be like they whole thing and shit. Like it's like basically you had this kid to try and get him so you don't have to do shit. You know what I'm saying? And try and put so you don't have
I put all this time and effort into your ass. I better get some. Bitch, I didn't ask you to have me.
It's a shady game, man.
I did not ask you to have me. So now I have to. Now because you did, I have to compensate for that. What?
Because it's sad because, you know, some of them probably get like position jobs and whatnot because of these things. So it's a crazy game, man. and the players don't even know it, man.
Do you know I'm about to get do you know I'm about to probably get like $2.3 million and after taxes I'm gonna be broke because I want to get a house?
And they don't
that's the first motherfucker gonna get a house and a car.
Yes, what do you
mean?
Know
what I'm saying? But I mean you hear about it all the time. Like players be living check to check, bro. You know what I'm saying? They check to check.
But that goes back to the contract clause. When they tell you, oh well, yeah, go ahead, Chris.
You said 2 million. That's not correct.
What? I was just throwing out a number. I didn't literally mean like.
All right, the first pick in the 4th round got 814,000.
Yeah, see, that's even worse. Wow.
Wow! The number 1 pick gets $814,000.
No, in the 4th round. In the 4th round.
Oh, the 4th round. Okay.
Yeah, round.
Okay. I was going to say
because I was saying the 4th round pick, you get like $2 million, and he was basically correcting me about that. So I was just throwing that as a number out there. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, it's not even guaranteed. It's only the
But it's not even guaranteed. Yeah. See, and I forgot about. I forgot to mention all of that.
The first round is the only contracts that are guaranteed, right? That's why it's
no. Only up to a certain amount. Only up to a certain number.
Damn.
I think it's what 20. I think it's the 20th pick. Up to the 20th pick.
First round, but
yo, hey, the drafts, and see, that's another thing. You know, we was talking about the XFL earlier and shit. Like, really, all of that shit is just gonna make it hard. It's gonna the draft. I mean, the draft is just gonna get so brutal. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the competition coming from everywhere trying to get into the draft. You know what I'm saying?
How much money you think you'll get in XFL?
You say what?
How much money you think you can make in the XFL?
40, 50.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Thank you. No. Chris saying it right there. Chris saying it right there.
40, 50,000.
Thank you, bro. You're gonna come with me, bro, from millions, man, to 40 and 50,000. They're gonna hurt my body.
It's a chance.
There's gotta be more than that. This motherfucker's
nigga, I can be a garbage. Nigga, I can be a garbage man and get paid more than that a year, fam.
That's what I was saying. It's motherfuckers semi who play semi-pro that get more than that and shit.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
My boy plays semi-pro. That nigga only got 20.
Chance. So it says XFL salary says tier 1 quarterbacks are going to get paid between $150K through $500,000.
Oh,
but the average XFL player is going to get around $55K.
Yeah, see, nigga, you just made garbage man money right there.
No, but it's a chance to like get your name looked out and for a chance to get invited to the NFL.
Totally understand that, but again, you only have so many roster spots.
I know, but
it's a chance though. Dog.
No, it's a trend. No, it's a great opportunity. I'm not saying nothing about the opportunity. I'm just talking about the pay for your body.
Hey man, look.
Hey, they gotta find some work.
It's like this.
Wait. What about medical expenses? Are they covered in medical expenses,
or do they have to pay out the pocket?
They don't have that.
Oh yeah, they can't play without insurance. They gotta have insurance.
No, they got insurance.
Yeah,
the league won't function without insurance.
No. And that's not what I'm saying. What I'm talking about is that coming out of their salary, or is that already put into the salary for for them? Like
it probably comes out of their salary for sure.
That's even worse.
You gotta start somewhere.
Bro, do you play medical coverage?
You play a regular job, but any regular job you work, you paying for the insurance.
No, but do you pay medical coverage right now? I barely even go to the hospital, nigga, and I pay medical coverage, right? So imagine if I'm playing football, nigga. Do you know how much more medical coverage I'm gonna need?
Oh yeah, you're gonna need a lot more.
Yeah.
You're not gonna just need dental, baby medical. You know what I'm saying? For I got my pancreas is hurting a little bit. I got a little boo boo here. No,
especially
nigga,
if you're trying to play the next game.
Exactly, fam.
You gotta
have medical and dental coverage and shit.
Bro.
Banged up, playing the next game. Man. That's tough.
Yeah,
you on medical coverage.
And the football ain't gonna run without no insurance. No way.
Exactly.
But yeah, Chance, when you like, if you're like a 4th, 5th round pick and your mom's asking you, "Where's my check?" Like, you don't really got that much. Your signing bonus is not even that much, like compared to the first round. Like,
bro, all you gotta do is look at the Trent Richardson story, fam. That is just sad.
Oh yeah,
that's just sad, fam.
Me and kid out of Alabama.
Yep.
Yeah, Trent Richardson. Yeah, that was just sad.
The running back.
He couldn't concentrate on football because this dude had so many bills. It wasn't even funny. He couldn't even concentrate on football. That's why he wasn't even ready. That's why he wasn't even ready for the league. He had so many bills just coming into the league from the family alone.
What happened with what's his name? For the Ravens, the running back. Is he?
You talking about Rice?
Involved? Yeah.
I think he had a file for bankruptcy.
That's funny.
You lost so much money. Much money. Look, his wife even said it, right? After the whole thing happened, she said it was my fault, and you guys are messing with my husband and our medical. She said, "Do you know how much money we're gonna have to pay in medical now?" She said that. The wife that got punched and knocked the fuck out said that at a press conference.
Yeah.
Now, you know that's bad when the wife come out, nigga. She just got knocked the fuck out. And she's like, hey, leave him alone, please.
Well, here's the thing. By the time the video came out, that shit was like 8 months before, 9 months, almost a year before and shit. And they were still together. They never broke up or nothing from that shit.
No, they're still together now.
He couldn't play
Exactly.
He couldn't play football anywhere else, or he had to sit.
Nobody
or,
would, bro.
When the case.
They tried to make him the face.
They made him the poster boy.
Right, yeah.
They made him the poster boy for domestic violence, fam.
Right.
Yeah.
To the point where Barack Obama came out and made a whole different law for domestic violence because of this.
Man. He got his ass blackballed and shit. Even
Barack
though
Obama made him the poster boy, fam.
Listen, he had already told the league what happened and shit.
Yeah.
You know, and they had no course
bro,
of action.
You think the league ain't the ones that came out with the video? They literally came out with the video.
Came out with the video. I said that the first day it happened. I knew what they did.
The league already came out with the video, man. They knew what they wanted to do.
They leaked the video. They told TMZ leak the video.
Yeah, they knew what they wanted to do.
That's what happened, dog. They always do that shit. I knew what happened.
Bro, all it does is just break down the players. All it does is break down the players and your negotiation.
Yeah,
that's when you got to file for bankruptcy.
Hey, Chance, you want to hear the slick part? You could add on more to this. So, what you said, it adds more to the player, right? Like, what have they been trying to do recently? The last 5 years with running backs, pay him less, right?
Pay him less.
So, hey, let's cost someone his job, and this is why we can't pay running backs all this money. We can't trust them, and Todd Gurley gets cut, and it's a dirty game.
Yeah, especially if they got to re-up on the contract.
They stopped paying. They stopped wanting to pay the running backs because it was too many niggas at running back.
Bro, it was after that. Le'Veon Bell messed it all up.
They got to pay their white boys. So they was like, oh, we just gonna make the quarterback the guy.
Yep.
That's why they hating on all the black quarterbacks.
And it didn't help. And it didn't help that the black veterans were in on it too.
And then the thing is, they don't want the black court. That's why they're trying to talk bad about Lamar and all this stuff because they don't want no more Lamars coming through the door. They trying to keep it white as possible. That's why they over glorify Josh Allen because he can scramble and run. So they trying to make him the poster boy guy.
HD is Lamar. Is his re-up? I mean, is this he is getting a new contract coming up, right?
No, he doesn't want to talk about the contract right now. Lamar's taking the Kirk Cousins approach.
Yep.
He wants to win a Super Bowl because he knows if he wins a Super Bowl, that raises his money up there. So he's this year. He already said it. Lamar's been telling everybody, like the Ravens want to sign him. They want to sign him now. Like they've been trying to be like, yo, man, you want to sign this contract? Lamar don't even respond to him.
I bet you this is some bullshit ass contract.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that re-up.
Well, of course it is. That's why they're blasting Deshaun Watson in the media, T. Because what he did was he done opened the market for quarterbacks now to get guaranteed money. That's why Deebo Samuel is pissed off on with the Niners because he's tired of playing running back. He wants to play receiver because receivers get paid more than running backs.
Yeah.
Wide receivers they're like the next ones to get paid a lot of money. And then you got the offensive linemen and pass rushers, those guys get paid bread. The interior D linemen, the linebackers, they don't really get paid like that. Which to me is because they done basically took the Mike linebacker out the game. So
well, if you're on usually the tackle, you know what I'm saying? The tackle will get the most money on the line.
The interior line, like offense and defense.
Yeah, you got to protect your quarterback.
Right.
Isn't he like normally the leader of that position, like for the position
for the center that watches the quarterback's blind side and shit. Yeah. He's like the most
the leader of the offensive line is the center. The center gets everybody set. He calls out.
Yeah, that's what I always thought.
He calls out the Mike backer or the robber or who's coming if he sees something. The tackles, depending on how the quarterback throws, right or left-handed, the tackles are basically your blind guy. They block your blind side. Your guards are usually your Maulders in the run game. They're basically for run game and extra support in the pass game to help. That's what they are. But your leader is the center. That's the leader of the offensive line. That's why Peyton Manning loved Jeff Saturday so much because Jeff Saturday used to say his ass all the time with the blitz schemes and shit. Because Peyton can't read front sevens. Always lost. He can't read front sevens. He can't read what Rob had. He can't read where the mic's at. He don't know who coming on the blitz. That's why the damn Ravens and the Patriots used to fuck him up all the time in the Steelers, because he didn't know how to switch the plays up. He didn't know how to read the movement of the defense. That's why
they'll always switch up on him.
Yeah, that's why Eli was better a lot in the clutch than he was, because Eli could read front sevens.
Sorry about that.
He can read front sevens, and Ben Roethlisberger's a killer too. He can read front sevens.
That's why I wanted him.
Oh, shut up, man.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Damn, that's the GOAT over there. Greatest all time.
Tell me.
But that's the only reason why. But they push the money to the quarterback, and then that's why they hating on these guys. That's why they boosting Josh Allen up so much. They got to promote their white guy, because Brady about gone. He out the door after this year, so they need to keep promoting their white guy. So they're gonna go with Josh Allen next, and because Crybaby Rodgers keep choking, so they done with him.
And I'm trying to see this nigga on every guy. They want to Pat McAfee's channel talking shit for no reason.
Well, he's best friends with McAfee, so.
Yeah, I know. I understand that. Well, he is now. He wasn't before.
That's McAfee. He's dope ass.
He showed one that nigga's best friend before.
Yeah, they more than best friends.
Yeah, they bed buddies now. It look like.
Yeah, exactly.
But before his show started, I didn't see Aaron Rodgers all over that show to help promote it.
Yep,
that's because he was with that.
Yeah, AJ Hawk on here though from the jump.
You said AJ Hawk was on there?
Yeah,
AJ Hawk been on there from the jump.
Yeah,
that's why I was kind of wondering why Aaron Rodgers wasn't up there for a while. You know what I'm saying?
AJ Hawk was a waste of talent.
But I was just thinking, is he still playing?
No.
Hell no.
He's in Pat
he was only an extra linebacker for them with because they already had a good linebacker crew.
Now.
Who was the other linebacker?
It was wasn't it the other Clay Matthews?
Yeah, Matthews. He was a generic Clay Matthews.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
He was a D squad Clay Matthews to me.
Nah,
he burnt out quick too.
Nah, he wasn't no D squad. He was just trash, bro.
Shit, but Clay Matthews, if you Clay Matthews, you got to do every damn job at the linebacker position. You're gonna burn out too.
Yeah, I know.
Shit, feel like that nigga playing defensive line and offensive. Feel like that nigga playing defensive line and linebacker sometimes.
They had BJ Raji at the nose, but he kept getting.
Yeah, I was gonna say
BJ Raji's gonna get hurt.
BJ Raji was a good anchor to that.
Yeah, he was.
Man, but if he would have stopped getting hurt so much, man, he'd have been all gravy.
And they had Woodson, who they can bring down. They had Woodson on that late team they could bring down, and he could do a lot of different things up front.
But Woodson was old
in the back.
Yeah, Woodson.
Yeah, but he still was good though. He still. And they had they didn't
Sharper,
have
maybe you should have said Sharper.
That was later.
No, Sharper, Darren Sharper.
They didn't have Darren Sharper. He was in New Orleans by that time.
Yeah, New Orleans.
Wait.
They had
who was back there then?
They had Collins.
Collins.
Yeah, that was right after Harris when they used to have Harris on them, right?
They had Collins. Collins was the beast. That's why they're
Collins. Yeah, that's what it was. Collins.
He was flying all over the damn field, cracking people.
Yeah.
Did he go to Alabama?
Collins was the cover guy.
Yeah.
I don't think that was the same Collins that went to Alabama.
That wasn't him?
I think that Collins was later.
Oh, okay.
I think the Alabama Collins was later.
Hold on. Let me see.
I don't believe that was. No,
you might be right.
Hold on. Let me do my Googles.
Yeah, that Green Bay, I'm trying to think who else they had back there. I think they had somebody else. They was all right. But
I think he came out of Fresno State or something like that.
Shit, that nigga. What's his face?
I remember college. Yeah, he
Receivers.
played at BCC, Bethune-Cookman College. He played at
Okay.
Yeah, I
he
got
was
it wrong.
a beast too. He from Gainesville, Florida. Yep, I remember him.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't the St. Collins. I was like, hold on, no, that's not the St. Collins. It's two different eras.
Do you know who else they had back there?
Remember they had Sam Shields back there. Remember?
Yeah, that's the other guys. Yeah, that's the other.
Beast. Yep.
That's why I was confusing Sharper with Shields.
And they had Carroll as well. Carroll at
but I was confusing Sharper with Shields. That's what it was.
Nah, he's way faster than Sharper.
No, I know, but I was confusing them two though.
Well, nigga, don't be confused.
Yeah, my bad.
Who was their linebackers?
Oh,
Yeah,
they had
Clay Matthews
and
Clay,
Barnett.
AJ.
Remember they had Barnett.
Yeah, Barnett.
Yeah, AJ, Barnett, and Clay.
Yeah, he was solid.
Yep.
But Clay was always having to do the work though.
Well, Clay was basically their bird linebacker. Like he flies everywhere. They let him do whatever he wants. So he was the cleanup guy. He did with
Wait, didn't he play middle?
No, Clay didn't play middle. Clay was too small for the middle. He played the Sam or the Will.
Okay. Who was at the middle? Was it AJ?
No, it was Barnett.
Barnett was
yeah,
the middle. Barnett was the middle. Okay.
I think it was number 56 or 58.
Yeah.
It was Barnett.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and the New Orleans Saints linebacker I think it was middle linebacker they used to have. I think he was pretty good too around at that time.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
There was some good linebackers back at that time too, around those early 2000s, man. Oh my, yeah. Some really
late 90s, 2000 era. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! You had Ray, you had Brooks, you had
shit. Basically, shit. Man, hold on.
You had the Keo Spikes. You had
Wait, hold on. But the linebacker core's always been dope though in football though. Now I'm going back every era. I don't know an era where the linebacking core hasn't been like one of the best. Like, bro, you can go back to the 50s on linebackers, my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on now. that was
the linebacker position has always been like sold up, like from the 50s, fam. Like as far as linebackers all around the league,
right?
I don't even know a year where you can say, "Oh man, linebacking core just sucks." Like it's all around the league, just garbage.
No, what these dumbasses did, they done took away the Mike linebacker.
Yeah, they did.
And all you got out there is a Will and a Sam.
These hybrid defenses and shit, all corners and shit, and niggas that can play corner and linebacker and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hybrid linebackers, safety slash linebackers.
Yep.
Right. Safety slash linebackers. You're right, Chance. Because these ain't.
You can start to see, but you started seeing the transition coming in as soon as like late 2000s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like motherfuckers big like what's my man? Sean Taylor and shit. Nigga, he was like big like a linebacker and shit and fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you might be able to start it with Sean Taylor, actually.
Yeah.
Sean Taylor was different.
You might be able to start it with him though when it came to the hybrid.
Yep.
Yeah, Sean Taylor was the start of it. He was.
I think he probably was the start of it.
Yeah, I mean he was the size of a linebacker. He's 6'2", 6'3", 250, 60, you know what I'm saying? But he had cornerback speed and shit.
Because I believe at that time he was the biggest safety that's ever been out there at that time.
Yeah.
You said 6'2"?
Yeah, he was 6'2". He was 6'2".
That's like a Cam Chancellor.
Oh no,
like size.
No.
Like as far as the size,
he was bigger than Cam.
No, he's bigger than Cam Chancellor. All them niggas is like 5'10", maybe 6.
For real?
You talking about like AJ Hawk and shit. AJ Hawk was like 6'1", you know what I'm saying?
He was big. Listen, this nigga was.
I thought Cam Chancellor was about 6 feet.
Dude, he was bigger than Cam Chancellor, bro. And he could hit harder and was faster.
Oh yeah.
There's
no doubt about that. I just didn't know Cam Chancellor. How big is he?
No,
Chancellor's like 5'10".
Yeah, about 5'10". He just looks so big because Earl is like 5'6" or 7.
Bro, a lot of the linebackers, look, a lot of the safeties and cornerbacks were always small because you had to be small and agile to literally keep up, nigga, when you're backpedaling, fam. That was the whole point of that. And you didn't need no big ass dudes back there trying to run because back then bigger dudes like that they weren't out there to basically run and
just
jump
depended
and do all
on
that
what kind of defense. It depended on what kind of defense you had. You know what I'm saying? Like
back then they all ran basically the same defense back then.
Nah.
Not
Not
really.
really. You know what I'm
You
saying?
had
Like
some
some teams were made to fit. Some teams were made to fill the box and shit, and they would bring the safety down like another linebacker and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they would put pressure up front and shit.
But that's when they had a tough safety that they could rely on. That it could be tough to come down there and actually take over the physical work.
This is before the league got all pass happy and shit with a bunch of receivers field.
Look, the defenses, the add on to what y'all saying, the defenses and everything, everybody, like, as far as like the old school, they used to run the 4-3, basic 4-3. Then they started transitioning to the 34, having all that is, it's all the, like Chance is saying, and it's all the same. It's just different personnel, like who you got. Like Lawrence Taylor and them, they ran a 4-3 in New York. It's just when he stood up, it turned into a 34.
Yeah.
You had the 43 defense where the Bears revolution, not the Bears, but I think it was Buddy who did it. Yeah, Buddy did it. Bears, my bad. I'm slow on that one. He came and just moved the safety in the box as the linebacker. So now it's a 46. And then you got some now with the 34, they turned the 34 into like the 43, but it's a 34. But the way
but with a quarter of the nickel out there.
Right, or the quarter of the nickel. Now they're running like a nickel coverage. Now they're running nickel coverage, which is they're running a 3-3-5 now, which to me, or sometimes
it's a prevent defense, basically. A prevent defense with a cloud.
Right. 3-2-6. Excuse me. They be running 3-2-6 or 4-2-5.
4-2-5.
Right.
Yep. And the prevent defense is a prevent defense with a cloud coverage.
Correct. And I hate
That's
it.
all this shit is. I hate it.
Cloud.
I fucking hate it.
Cloud is so fucking trash.
Oh my god, that's the worst defense call.
People out
it's
there,
not physical.
No,
it's not even physical. It's the fact that you're leaving too many open holes.
All you gotta do is turn it into the hole. You let motherfuckers run through the holes. You don't know contact really. You know what I'm saying? Right. You just let them run free.
You shouldn't have played underneath and over the top, but you're not giving it. But you're not playing. But you're not playing over the top strong enough. And you're not playing underneath strong enough.
They're playing the zone like the old zone, where you let somebody free and they could just run wherever. In the new, some teams with like the Bucks, this is what they were doing, and they were playing a man zone. So they guarding you until you go to a certain yard
spot.
Let's say you go 8 to 12 yards. They're gonna pass you off either to the curl flat or to the curl or to the guy who got the vertical hook, or the guy
which is basically your free safety.
Right. And then in the cover 2 Tampa Buck, this is what Tony Dungy did. He revolutionized him and Monty Kiffin. They have your linebacker as that extra safety now. So now you got middle read, which means you take whatever 3 receiver, like if you got like 2 receivers here and a tight end, like if your tight end go this way, this receiver goes shallow, or this receiver goes here, you're going to take the receiver who's now your new number 3 because he went in. The other guy is going to get taken by the vertical hook because he's going to go vertical. He's going to look at you to see if he can help. But if he got a guy going to the hook, he's going to jump down, and you just take the new number 3. That's all.
You take the top route, basically. It's coming over the top.
Exactly. Which is the new number 3, because your tight end go out.
Now. Yeah, he's the one now.
The guy underneath, he's going to be your 2, and the guy that's going up top, you're taking the 3. Because basically, as the linebacker, you're reading the 3-2-1, the inside backer. While
it was basically a way to try to stop that West Coast offense.
Right, exactly. Yep.
And this is why practice is very important, so players can all be on the same page.
And this is why Chancellor, and this is why your boy, not Chancellor, but the third, what's old boy name?
Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas, yeah. This is why he was having problems with Baltimore, because Clark was getting in his ass talking about, nigga, where you at? Why ain't you at practice? You don't know what reads we doing, and in practice you getting burnt, and I'm having to make up for it. Now I look like I'm getting burnt and not doing my job because you ain't here.
Right. Speaking of Baltimore, what about for that hot second where they was letting Yeah, they was giving
Wait, what happened?
they were giving like the control of the defense to the safety, and they were letting the safety play like the Eagle or the Viper or whatever you want to call it.
It came from Pittsburgh with Palomalu.
Palomalu.
Ed Reed was all Ed Reed was what we used to call it back in the day was a rover. He's a rover defense. So he's over the top, he's everywhere. Palomalu and them ran that in Pittsburgh, but Palomalu won Ed Reed. He didn't have.
Yeah, he wasn't Ed Reed.
No, by any means was he Ed Reed.
He didn't.
But they started the system.
The dimension as Ed, because
no, but they started the system though.
Yeah, and I'm a Steelers fan.
No. The system, you're correct. Baltimore basically stole their swag from Pittsburgh. They basically did. They stole everything from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Baltimore and Pittsburgh.
Ed Reed was a Palomalu.
They always steal off each other.
Right.
We always steal off of them. They steal off of us.
Right. Yeah. See, Palomalu was great. Like Palomalu was great playing the middle to short, like the flats and stuff. Ed Reed could cover all that and top.
Yeah, that was what I was about to say. Like Ed Reed was just better in coverage. You know what I'm saying? Like Palomalu was good at laying. He'd come in like you say in a short to mid to long and shit. You know what I'm saying? And come and stick your ass real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Ed Reed will catch you slipping too.
Ed Reed will pop you, but he'll go and he'll cover every play too. Ed Reed was amazing out there.
Yeah, he was different. He was different. Yeah. Ed Reed, but you know what? But Sean Taylor showed you how different that role could be, and Ed Reed perfected it.
Right.
But Sean Taylor was going to be that. Sean Taylor was literally going to be that.
Listen, Sean Taylor was going to be the best safety we've ever seen in history.
Yeah.
Because he was a mixture. This is what he was. He was a mixture of Dion, Ed Reed with Steve Atwater hit power.
Damn.
That nigga said Atwater, nigga.
Atwater. That's my favorite safety of all time. When I saw this nigga Sean Taylor, my boy was talking about Ronnie Lott. I said, no, that dude is a mixture of Atwater and Ed Reed with a little Dion, because that nigga hips I ain't never seen nobody hips turn like Dion until I seen him and Ed Reed. Both of them niggas hips. When they turn and they turn, get that ball, they get that pick, they put it in the air like Dion, and then they
but they don't lose no leverage. Like Dion never lose. He never lost leverage. As soon as he turned his hips, it seemed like his hips and everything was still in one.
Oh my God, it was amazing, dog.
He never lost leverage.
If you want to watch some beautiful football, watch Deion Sanders, Sean Taylor, Ed Reed. Watch they tapes, dog. Like they full tapes, they highlights, like real tapes. You gonna be like,
but you know who else was like that though? You know who else was like that, but didn't get but didn't get the love? Was Green, homie, out of Washington.
Yeah,
Darryl Green.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, Darryl Green is like one of my top 3 safeties all time.
No, he's
a cornerback.
No, he's a cornerback. Darryl Green in my top 3.
Yeah, he's in my top 3. That's what I better say, cornerbacks. Yeah, he's in my top 3 cornerbacks all time.
I've never seen somebody come off the back shoulder, bro, off their back hip like that, and literally not lose a speed. He didn't lose speed coming off his hip, homie.
This nigga was a shutdown corner at like 42 years old, dog.
Hey, Chance and T, dog. That's why Champ Bailey was so raw. Remember, he went to Washington first, and you saw who was teaching him. It was Dion and Darryl Green. That's why that dude was so cold when he
Champ just got hurt. The only thing that hurt was the only thing where Champ got hurt was he got hurt too much.
Yeah, that was it. Right.
What y'all think about the player that played for Arizona? I never really watched him. Anything.
Aeneas?
Yeah.
Aeneas. Yeah. He just played for a garbage ass franchise. That was it.
Yeah. That's what it was for me. I never really watched their games.
You saw what happened when he went to St. Louis. He helped they pass defense. He played the safety.
Yeah, they had a couple killers on there. On who was that on that greatest show? They had a couple dudes on there, man. They wasn't all soft, buttery soft and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about the Rams team?
They had London, they had London Fletcher in the middle, and they had
Kevin Carter.
Demar.
I think
they had something far. I can't think of his name. He played the D line. They were all right, but Aeneas Williams, he put the icing on the cake. That helped him get better.
Yeah, London Fletcher was one of the smallest dudes I've ever seen at the linebacker position. Do some of the most work I've ever seen at the linebacker position.
London Fletcher.
Oh man,
yeah.
London Fletcher's underrated. Nobody really gives him no love, but he was
because he played in Buffalo all them years.
Right. Yep. London Fletcher was a beast, man.
With him and Takeo Spikes, plus when you play with Takeo Spikes, I mean, come on now.
Oh my God, no, Takeo was in Cincinnati. That's when I knew.
No. I'm talking about when he went to Buffalo. With Takeo went to Buffalo.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. That's my fault. You're right. Yeah, my fault. Takeo was a monster, dog.
He came out of Florida, right? No, wait. Was it Florida or Miami? It was Florida.
No, I think it was Florida. It was Florida.
It was Florida. Yeah, it was Florida.
Was it LeVar Arrington or something they used to have up there in Washington?
LeVar Arrington was a dog too.
LeVar Arrington came out of Penn State.
Yeah, LeVar was a dog. He just got hurt.
He got hurt too much in Washington. He didn't have no help in Washington, fam.
He had Jeremiah Trotter, but him and Jeremiah Trotter got into it a lot.
Yeah, Trotter was coming off of being in
Redskins to spend all of this money and shit, dog, and get all of this talent. They would never have any chemistry ever and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, Chance Takeo played at Auburn.
Oh shit,
he was in Auburn.
Oh shit, I got that wrong.
Damn, that Eagles team too, man. The defense they had in them 04s.
Okay, so they are related.
I can't believe I got that wrong. Shit.
Brandon Spikes.
Who? The Spikes?
Brandon Spikes, the one.
That's what it was. Brandon Spikes out of Florida.
Yeah, but they cousins.
Brandon Spikes played in Florida, right?
Right, he played at Florida.
Was it Brandon Spikes?
Played at Auburn.
Okay, I knew I wasn't tripping, fam.
No, they cousins. Because I was thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute. I think they related. I thought they were brothers and they cousins. Because Brandon Spikes was a beast at Florida at that middle linebacker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knew I wasn't tripping. That's why I was like, hold on, nigga. There was a Spikes that played at Florida, fam. You know I know me and my college shit.
No, you weren't tripping. Brandon went to Florida and to
Okay.
Yeah,
who's that? Is it corner that played for the Chicago Bears? Tillman, man.
Oh, Peanut. Oh, Peanut was good.
Peanut
was good. I mean, he wasn't a shutdown guy, but he was good. He was real good. But he wasn't.
He wasn't
on no Champ Bailey or Charles Woodson level. But he was. Good.
Oh nah.
Yeah, he was.
But
good.
with that Chicago Bears D, man.
Well, that defense was built on speed and pass rushing and all of that. That was their bread and butter.
They had the mean ass. They had Urlacher and them niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, T.
It was the other dude too.
It wasn't Urlacher. Everybody get this mixed up. The guy who was the nigga was Lance Briggs.
Briggs. Briggs and Urlacher.
Briggs never got the credit. It was always
Urlacher just had the name.
Right. Urlacher
Briggs never got the.
Right. Urlacher was more athletic, but Briggs was the dog. He was the guy crushing.
Urlacher had the name. Briggs was the dirty work guy.
Yeah.
Didn't they have another linebacker too? Didn't they have like 3 of them?
Yeah, they had it was another one.
The other guy was okay. They had another line. Like, okay, look, Lance Briggs was the sandbacker. Brian Urlacher was the Mike. And they just threw whoever at the wheel. They threw anybody there because you had two beasts in the middle. You had Urlacher, then you had Briggs, and then
that's crazy.
Then they had Peppers.
Then they would probably run like a Sam Fire Zone 3. And that means Briggs coming off the edge, and then you're playing
Peppers too.
Then he's playing, or you just run a Sam Fire Zone 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do that with that Bears team. That Bears team was crazy. They just never had
offense.
Yeah, Kyle Orton. Didn't they have Peppers too on that team?
Orton or Cutler, they never had an offensive line for them.
I think Peppers came later though. Peppers came later.
Oh, Peppers
from Carolina.
Peppers came later.
Peppers was playing with Carolina. Yeah, but see, they never had an offensive line. That's what killed the Bears. They never had an O line. They just they would get the quarterback like Orton, and then they would get Jay, but You didn't have no line. So all you had to do was just keep their defense on the field and they tire out. They done. That's all you had.
Yeah, they was more predicated on running the ball too.
No, but that's fine to run the ball. But see, look, this is what people misconcept. The Baltimore Ravens, even though they weren't putting up points, Trent Dilfer was moving the ball. Him and Jamal Lewis were moving the ball. They were getting first downs. When you get first downs, that gets your defense. The defense like, good, we got to break. We got to break. That's why they were coming out there whooping everybody ass, because you had Rod Woodson at the safety, and you had Dwayne Starks and that other beast, Chris McAllister. That nigga was a beast.
Listen,
and he was locking down.
But dog, literally all they had to do, listen, dog, that's they still got the record for lowest team points and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think they was holding teams like 12 points a game, something crazy like that.
Some of them at 3.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, they was in some nasty games under the Weathers too.
But I'm saying they held held teams to an average of 12 points a game and shit. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
like
ever
and shit, dog. Like, dog, you know how oppressive that is and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not even 2 touchdowns, nigga. That's like a touchdown to a couple field goals.
Yeah, they got to the Super Bowl. They beat the Giants. They whooped their ass in the Super Bowl. Their offense finally woke up in special teams. So all the defense had to do was do their job.
Oh, you talking about the 85? Or
on the Giants that year.
You talking about the earlier Chicago Bears back then?
No, we talking about the Ravens, right?
The Ravens.
Yeah, that 2000 team. That 2000 defense, like,
gotcha.
Yeah, that 2000 defense was vicious. They was hitting too, dog. They was knocking out. And then they would go into they would move Peter Boulware down at the end, and he'd be coming out and just killing them.
No, but you're right. They were talking about the Bears at first, Andrew.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Was Suggs on? Was Suggs on that team?
Or Suggs was on that team.
He was on that. He was on that second championship team.
Right. He was on. The
he came later.
Okay. Yeah.
HD, am I correct?
That shit was
came out of Miami
too.
Huh?
Did Suggs come out of Miami?
No, Suggs came out of Arizona State.
Okay.
He a Sun Devil.
Got it.
Okay.
He was a beast out there too.
Dog, I was just about to think that Ravens defense was nasty too. That's the team where Ed Reed and them and shit, and like Ray Lewis in this last couple years and shit. Them niggas nasty too.
Yeah. Ed Reed came the year after they won the Super Bowl.
No, he was on that Super Bowl team, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't. No, Rod Woodson was at the safety.
No, Rod Woodson.
Shit.
Yeah, that was right before he got there, right? Yeah,
right before he got there.
Right.
Now Ed Reed came from
that was what,
so.
Yeah.
Right. Ed Reed came a year after.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Back when it was hitting going on, man.
That defense was still nasty as fuck. Yeah, that defense was still nasty.
Oh yeah, they don't. The Ravens always kept a good team, like always in the mix. You know, like every year, like as an organization for like what I mean, as a franchise really for like since they. Like
man, that nigga Suggs like took over for Ray Lewis and shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was out there
always a pain in our ass, man.
Yeah,
he was a pain in our ass.
That was all
man,
Ozzie. I mean, everybody need to give all their props to Ozzie Newsome, fam.
Right.
Ozzie Newsome turned that team. He turned that team around.
Yeah.
Everybody got to get all their props to Ozzie Newsome. Probably the world famous, the World Hall of Fame tight end, my nigga. Like,
yes, sir.
Suggs was a pain in our ass for the Steelers, man. We fucking hated him.
He was a great player too.
Fucking hated him.
Yeah, then he the one who drafted Lamar. Because he saw what I saw in him. And I told people Lamar was gonna be balling.
Wasn't that his last one?
Yep, that was his last one. That draft that Lamar came out in, yeah, that was his last one.
That's crazy.
That was Ozzie's last draft, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that nigga know how to build a defense.
Now think about it. If Ozzie was still there, you think they would have? Now, if Ozzie was still there, you think they would have no wide receiver?
They
Ozzie was
ended
there.
up
You think they wouldn't
firing
have no
him?
wide receiver for
Who? No, Ozzy
No, I think he
retired,
retired.
dog. They
He
you don't
retired.
fire no
Okay.
Ozzy.
Okay.
They
You
better
can't fire
not have
Ozzie. I
fired
mean, how dare you
Ozzy.
fire Ozzie?
The Ravens, people in Baltimore would have tore that stadium apart.
Bro, you know how many people would have picked up Ozzie and knew somebody if he got fired?
Right.
Yeah, that
That
nigga
nigga
no
would have got immediately
linebackers and
picked up by
shit.
somebody. That nigga know football personnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what it's
he built
about.
some good
He
teams.
just know football
But
personnel,
see,
fam.
Yeah.
that's what they did. But the reason they didn't draft the receiver is because they're running Greg Roman's system. Roman doesn't utilize the receiver. He utilized the tight end and the running backs. So they should have fired Roman like a year or two ago.
How long was he there for? How long Roman's been there with them?
Too long. Yeah, about 3 years, 4 years, but he should have been gone.
I was gonna say because even when they had Todd Heap and everything, they always had tight ends, running backs, and guys.
Yeah, Todd Heap was nice. They just didn't have a quarterback. They had Kyle Bowler.
They always had running backs, tight ends.
The
Like
nigga that used to make their offense go was Ray Rice and shit back then and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like the switchblade and shit.
Before him, Jamal Lewis.
Yeah, Jamal Lewis. That nigga.
Man, Jamal Lewis was a dog.
He don't get talked about enough either,
Dude,
man.
Jamal Lewis was a D lineman at running back, dog.
That's
what he was.
You said Jamal Lewis was a D lineman at running back?
Yeah, he was a D lineman. Dog, you see Derrick Henry, right? That's from
Jacobs.
He's one of Jamal Lewis' children.
Yeah, Brandon Jacobs from Giants.
Brandon Jacobs was 6'4", 260, 70.
What y'all think about Garrett Blunt?
You know about Eli Manning. I'm like, dude, you had a 6'4", 6'5" running back that was 270 almost.
Yeah. What was Eddie George? Was what?
Brandon Jacobs. Hey. But Brandon Jacobs and Christian Okoye was the same way.
Yep, facts.
Who was LeGarrette Blunt?
I liked the Okoye a little more.
He was like 5'11".
But yeah,
Christian Okoye was my guy.
Yeah,
Christian Okoye was my guy, man. Christian Okoye was my guy. Until that game where he got blasted by Steve Atwater, and that's when I said, "Ooh, I said, ooh, somebody gonna tell his mama."
That's when I said Steve Atwater is the best.
And that wasn't no fluke hit. It wasn't no fluke hit. It wasn't nigga. That was nigga. That was
Corey Dillon too, right?
Nigga, that was textbook. That was textbook. Nigga, head up drill in practice, fam.
Yes.
Remember when you used to do the textbook head up drill? You get off your back, roll over, nigga, and come up and make the tackle. Remember that shit?
Oklahoma's, nigga.
Oklahoma's, my nigga.
I see.
We didn't call them Oklahoma. We didn't call them Oklahomas in Cali though. We called them head up drills.
Okay, yeah, we call them head up as well, Oklahomas.
Cause we from Cali, nigga. We didn't call the shit Oklahoma.
No, I'm surprised I ain't call that shit palm tree.
That's exactly what somebody was gonna be seeing. Shit. That's exactly what somebody was gonna be seeing, nigga. Head up drills, nigga.
They gonna be seeing stars.
Nigga, palm trees, stars, nigga, all that shit that you see in anime videos.
Tom Cruise and shit. I thought I saw Tom Cruise and shit.
Right.
Is that Oprah?
Right.
Is that Oprah?
Tom Cruise. What the hell?
See, I'm seeing stars and shit.
I'm literally seeing stars, nigga. Is that Oprah?
Right.
Vanilla Sky.
Hey, well, you know who was the nigga like that in the 90s? The nigga Eddie George and shit. Eddie George is like 6'3", 6'3", 250, 260. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's the only Ohio State player I'll ever give props to and shit. You know?
I don't know. Was it James Harrison? I think he's from Akron. I never knew that. I was like, wow.
That nigga was nasty.
Andrew?
I think James Harrison. I think he from Akron out there. I never knew that for the longest. I'm like, for real?
Oh yeah.
That's why he's so angry all the time.
I'm like he the best probably player from Akron.
Nigga, you live in Ohio, nigga, you be angry too.
Right. I feel him now.
Right.
I see why he be mad.
Eddie
nobody
George
fucks with him.
is the only Ohio State player I've ever been able to give props to and shit.
Yeah, because I never liked Ohio State either, bro. I was a Michigan fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Wolverine nigga.
I'm
a Wolverine nigga.
Fucking right.
I'm a Wolverine nigga. Tom Brady, Tim Batuka, nigga Dan Navarro.
Say that name again. Hold up, nigga. Hold up, go. Say that motherfucking name one more time.
Nigga, one of the best running backs to ever play Michigan, nigga, Tim Batuka.
Nigga,
say that name 10 times.
Nigga, hey, I can say 15, nigga. That was one of my favorite running backs, nigga.
Your knowledge almost messing with mine, but you good though.
Him and Rashad Salam at the time was my best, nigga, because Rashad Salam from Dago.
Oh, man,
so, you know, I had to go for Rashad.
I never knew that, for real.
Yeah, Rashad Salam. Yeah, Rashad Salam from Dago. He from my set. He from Skyline
Salam was that nigga, dog.
Yeah, the only problem is that nigga used to like to come back to Dago, nigga, and come to the set and get faded with the homies. That was his problem. Dumbass nigga.
Dumbass. He could
him and Keely Smith. Remember Keely Smith? Remember Keely Smith from Cincinnati?
That nigga, bro.
Remember Keely Smith, the quarterback for Cincinnati Bengals? Keely Smith?
Yeah.
He from Dago too. He from Dago.
Man. Keely Smith. You remember Keely Smith?
Oh shit, Achilles from Dago?
Yeah, he from Dago. He used to come back here all the time, nigga. Come get faded with the homies, all that shit, fam. That's where a lot of Dago niggas fuck up at is they love to come back to Dago and get faded with the homies.
Right, because he
can't stop kicking it.
He was supposed
can't stop kicking it, my nigga, especially in the 90s, my nigga.
Keely Smith was that nigga in college, dog. He was supposed to be that nigga, bro.
He went to the Cincinnati Bengals, fam. Like at that time, Cincinnati Bengals was like they were the laughing stock of the league. They was worse than the Cleveland Browns, I believe, at that time.
No, yeah, but they weren't.
No. When was
this?
That?
Was like what? 98, 99, something like that.
No, it was like 96.
No.
96
wasn't in existence yet. They came back in 99 or 2000. Because remember they left and went to Baltimore. Then they came back.
Yeah, I thought they came back in the 90s.
Yeah, 99.
They was that late?
97, 98.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I literally thought it was like 94, 95 that they came back. So that's my fault.
I mean, they might have. Hold on, let me see. Let me do my Google shit.
They were definitely gone for a couple years there.
No, they was gone. No, they was gone for way more than a couple years. They was gone for like. They were gone for like what, 15 years?
What though, T?
That wasn't that long.
Nobody missed them.
At all. Nobody except for the dog pound and shit.
Hey, nigga, we ain't got shit else to do in Cleveland, nigga. Bring the dog pound back.
For real. Hey, I don't blame them.
Ain't nothing else to do in Cleveland, nigga. It's not like San Diego, niggas. Niggas get the beach, niggas, some bitches, you know what I'm saying? Restaurants, movies, all. No, none of that was in Cleveland, fam.
Right. They
need all of that shit.
They bitches look like they mom and shit. They
exactly,
like,
nigga. They was dating grandmas, nigga. They was dating grandmas, nigga, in their 20s.
Nigga,
how you already look like somebody grandma you in your 20s?
Right. They incesting like a motherfucker, Chan.
Telling you, my nigga, Cleveland, man. Cleveland was a rap.
Chance, yeah, they went from 1970 to 1995, and then they came back in 99.
Okay.
4 years they were gone.
See, I told you it was going that long. I told you. T.
I didn't know. I just remember they was gone and shit.
That nigga said, T said, nigga, I didn't know, nigga. All of a sudden, I remember they was in Baltimore.
I remember they was mad about that shit. They was so mad about that shit.
Hey, T, you was trying to sign a deal, a petition to get the Lions to go with them, huh?
Listen, dog, they can go to Toledo right now, my nigga. And I would not bat an eye, my nigga, because we'll get a franchise back and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I was so mad at Detroit all those years.
Listen, dog, listen, dog. These niggas, I know they have to be like you. This is why I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, if having a good franchise has nothing to do with wins and losses and shit. The Lions have managed to fit. They've managed to lose, like, epically lose and shit, you know what I'm saying, but still maintain their fan base at 100% and shit.
Nigga, what else is there in Detroit to do?
I mean, it's a lot of shit to do, but it's just what, like, these niggas
I lived in Benton Harbor, Michigan, St. Joe's, Nigga, I lived in motherfucking Ann Arbor and I lived in Grand Rapids, my nigga. Where is there to do in Detroit, fam?
I mean, shit, like other places, it's restaurants, movies, and all kind of shit. You know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
man.
Niggas here is happy with the simpler shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta be like
with the finer things in life. Just little simple things in life is
like,
good enough for me.
it ain't no beaches here, but it's like tons of parks and shit. Niggas go to the park, barbecue and all that shit, all the hood shit.
But in the 90s though, fam, you literally had to watch out doing that shit.
What you mean?
Nigga, when I was living out there, niggas was getting capped off so fast it wasn't even fucking funny.
Oh well, I mean, shit, that's everywhere though.
but that's what I'm saying though. Living in Detroit, nigga, was not easy, fam. Like living in I moved from the D and went straight to Benton Harbor real fast.
Hey, Benton Harbor ain't listen. Benton Harbor.
And then I went to Benton Harbor and found out that Benton Harbor wasn't shit. I was like, man, I'm getting the fuck out of Michigan, fam. I'm not doing Michigan no more. And I moved and I moved to Michigan from Chicago. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing the Midwest no more, fam. Ever again. The Midwest is just not for me, fam. I know my limits.
Listen, dog, you got to be used to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And my family, but my family's out there too, though. And my family be like, man, why don't you come out here and visit, Chance? Blah blah. I'm like, look, man, y'all niggas different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
y'all niggas just different, be used to it.
But it's like going to the West Coast and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
in a way,
I love to visit. I love to visit out there, but I don't know if I can live out there. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard
like,
no Detroit nigga say he can't live on the West Coast.
Listen, I like.
You have to be a Detroit nigga through and through your bones, nigga, to want to just not even live on the West Coast.
I mean, listen, if I have
like,
to,
no, nigga, no. When I say through your bones, nigga, I mean the lead water. The lead water is just it's so thick, my nigga, that there's nothing else you think about but the D. Like,
nah, but I mean, listen, I've been a lot of places and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this because this is all I know and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if I had a choice of places to live and shit, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't necessarily be California and shit. A lot of weirdos out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of weirdos on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like, not
really is, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what it is? We don't have that. You know what I learned though, going out west, going from the west to the Midwest and South, it's a family structure, right? Because it literally, nigga, the crack epidemic literally destroyed us different.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about
too.
Yeah, the same. No. Oh, absolutely the same. But just different.
But different though. Yeah,
but different
in
terms of the family structure.
Yeah, you know we took it differently. Yeah.
Yeah. Like grandmas really took all the kids in out there in the Midwest, down south.
Yeah.
Here, grandmas maybe took you in if they liked your, you know what I mean? If they liked your mama or they liked your daddy. But if they didn't, nigga, like one of the kids they didn't like, they wasn't taking that kid in. And out here is get it how you can get it. It ain't about, hey, we all gonna try to get it. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was too individualized. Even when it comes to like gangsters and shit, like gangstering, like how you guys was getting money in the Midwest, it was more of a family structure of who's getting money. That's why I like DMF.
I mean, gangs was like a hot second out here and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was all about getting money, fam. It was all about the block scheme. Like the whole neighborhood has to get this dough in. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And even Granny was a part of it, nigga. Even Great Granny was a part of it.
Niggas would do it out of Granny house and shit, especially back then and shit.
And Great Granny know about it, nigga. His Great Granny riding with you, nigga.
Yeah, she getting money and shit.
Yeah, she getting money right along with you, bro. Living out there literally made me see the difference.
Sunday and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
She going straight to church, nigga, on Sunday, and everybody get ready to go to church. And if you don't go to church, nigga, y'all getting your ass whooped by Granny, nigga. I don't give a fuck how hard you was.
Yep. Facts.
I don't care how hard of a nigga you was. You was going to church on Sunday with Granny. You was going with Granny, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? She come home, cook Sunday dinner and shit.
Oh my God.
That's how that shit used to go. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, you know what? I can get fat as fuck out here.
But you know what they did? They broke down. Crack broke down the family structure and the sense of community. You know what I'm saying? That what makes a community function. And not just that, like a community that has pride in itself and has pride in where they live. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, it's just like it's a whole mental thing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dog, if you walk outside and all you see is abandoned buildings and burnt out cribs and all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit wear on your mental versus if you going out and you seeing built up shopping areas and fucking nice ass cribs and shit. That shit mattered, dog. That's part of the
See, on the West
PTSD.
Coast, after they burnt everything down, like y'all did, right? They literally remodeled the West Coast because white people put money in it out here. It's Hollywood,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you had to.
And it's
Exactly, you had to. Out in the Midwest, they didn't care, nigga. They was ready for those motherfucking buildings to go down, nigga. They was ready for y'all to be hood bound like that.
Well, it's because, see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here and shit is specific in a lot of Midwest cities and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it started out as, like, the whites were the ones in the commercial centers and, like, in the city areas and shit, you know what I'm saying? The urban areas were whites and shit, you know what I'm saying? But once all the rioting started happening around the country and shit, all the whites moved to the suburbs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And fucking, so you had, like, they built, like, all these networks of, like, subways and trains and shit to go out to the suburbs to get the white folks to go from the suburbs back into the city and shit. You know what I'm saying? But see, now, as white people have progressed and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not scared of the city. Like, their kids, and the ones that were scared, their kids not scared of the cities. They want to go back the cities and be around everything that's happening and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's been that way. Now you got the hipsters, they're doing the same thing and shit. They're the kids of them kids. Some of them grew up in the city. So now they trying to expand. So it's all about getting them areas back where blacks took over and shit after the whites moved and putting whites back.
Butt naked running down the street, fam.
You know what I'm saying? It is gentrifying the area.
These niggas out here on these drugs, my nigga.
That's why it be so crazy. Like it's in my old hood and shit. You know, they done gentrified that shit, and motherfucking, it's like spots where these are certified crack houses for years and shit, and they worth $150,000-$200,000 homes now and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm listening.
Yeah, okay. Since they gentrified on where you're from and everything, like where do you stay? Like you stay like. Well, you stay.
I stay downtown now and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he down there with the Arabs and shit.
Oh, okay.
Nah, ain't no Arabs downtown. The Arabs are in Dearborn and shit.
Dearborn, yeah. But they branching out though. But no, hold on, they branching out though because they got all them stores, fam.
Exactly. Well, but see, they don't come to the city. They go to the suburbs and shit. They're in the Dearborn or in the suburbs and shit. But they only make their money in the hood. They don't stay out here and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not most of them and shit. You know, like you got the ones that stay in the hood. No, the Chaldeans, those are the ones out there in the suburbs and shit. But no, the ones that come in and stay in the hood, they be the ones that's like fresh off the boat and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got the little setup for real. No, they had a little setup.
They don't know no better yet.
No, it's not. No, it's not even knowing no better and shit. Now, this is how they systematically build their people up when they come over here. They stick them in the hood. Put them in a crib. They already have a crib and a job lined up for them. They got to work so many, you know what I'm saying? They got to work so many days, you know what I'm saying? Like they got it all calculated. Like if you work these many days, these many hours, you can save you up enough money and buy your own store. And that's how they do it and shit. Now they do it just like that. And then you supposed to kick the game with them. You supposed to bring another motherfucker over here and do the same thing. Put them up in the little crib.
That's the smartest shit ever. That's the smartest shit ever. And that is literally how they got their own that is literally how they got their own city within a whole state.
Yeah, listen, and dog, they got whole like boards and shit, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying, set up for these motherfuckers to work through. So, like I said, like all jobs and everything is in place. They ain't got to spend no money on no rent. They ain't paying no taxes because immigrants
I
don't
remember
pay
them
taxes.
I remember when them niggas started flooding in like that. I mean, Dearborn was nothing but white people.
Yeah, Dearborn is a racist ass town.
Bro, it was nothing but white people. Them niggas, them Arabs came over and took that shit over like so fast to where they got white people coming. They run into white people out of Dearborn, homie. Talking about y'all niggas. Because they got the cop. Man, I seen on the internet. They got little boys, nigga, that was throwing shit at the white people. Homie, talking about get up out of here, nigga. Y'all don't belong here.
Listen, dad, like Dearborn is. Dearborn has always been a racist ass city over here and shit. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, they was so racist that they was so worried about niggas, they ain't even see the Arabs come in and swoop that shit up with the
blind side on their ass.
Now the mayor of Dearborn is Arab and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Flat out.
Bro, their high school football team is nothing but Arab kids.
Yeah.
Both of their high school, high
saying?
school football teams is nothing but
Yeah.
Arab kids.
Yeah, they've taken that shit over. You know what I'm saying? 100%. You know, and so
take it over.
One city, but I'm saying though, they got these platforms set up, and like I say, like these niggas, they ain't paying no rent, no overhead, nothing like that. They ain't fucking they ain't got to pay no taxes and shit because they fucking immigrants and shit.
How do you just come into black neighborhoods, right? This is what I see. Look, y'all, the way the Arabs came in on y'all in the Midwest is how the Asians came in on us in the West Coast, right? These niggas literally came into our neighborhoods, homie, with no money, my nigga, able to buy up shopping malls, shopping centers, and just put whatever they wanted there. I'm like, wait, how? Where did you guys get? You guys didn't come over with this money. Y'all was broke, my nigga, coming out of these wars. How the hell did y'all get the fucking funding for this? How did the banks give y'all loans for this? But niggas been asking for loans forever to get this damn shopping center.
But see, they don't, because, man, they don't have shit like we don't have. First of all, it's set up for immigrants to come over here.
And we're not immigrants. They know that we're not immigrants. That's why.
We're worse than not immigrants. We're second-class citizens and shit.
Right. No. But what I'm saying is, we're citizens of America, fam, and they knew that they couldn't give us our viable shit back because we would find all the rest of the paperwork and get our lands back. That's what they were scared of, getting our lands back, fam. Because they know if they own the lands, they could do whatever they want. They could put whatever they want on the lands.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But if we was to go to court with the paperwork that we know that we have, we could literally get our lands back, fam. And that's what they were scared of. Because we ain't Africans coming over here trying to get this land. We're literally citizens. Nigga, my family is Pawnee Indian, fam. I don't find no lineage going back to Africa. So I know where my lands is at. I know my lands is at in Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get that shit. But yeah, they gonna make that hard than the motherfucker. But
they make it harder and harder to get because they make it immigrant town. They make it immigrants to where immigrants come in and get your land. And that's the messed up part about it.
I know a chick right now, she was saying like the same thing. She got Indian and she got like a part of a reservation in her family that's like in Arkansas or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And all she got to do is go down there and go through the paperwork, but that shit is expensive as hell and shit. You know,
do you know how much it is to even get paperwork on your own lineage? About $8,000.
God damn.
To get all the do you know how many black people are not going to take $8,000 out of their own money just to get paperwork, just to see if they can maybe get some land? They're going to take that $8,000 and try to double up.
See, white folks don't even have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? They can trace their motherfucking shit back all the way to Europe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't never been sold in bondage and shit. You know what I'm saying? They can trace their shit all the way back.
With Samuel Jackson, what's his name?
It's just like how, you know what I'm saying? See, they motherfuckers want to use African American and shit. You know what I'm saying? But how is you going to
language?
How you gonna be fucking African American? Africa is a fucking continent.
I didn't even know I was African American until Jesse Jackson got up there, nigga, running for president, talking about I was African American.
There was no such thing before that. You know what I'm saying? Before that, it was just
blacks,
Negro and shit.
You was blacks, niggas. You was blacks, niggas,
and niggers
or jigaboo, and shit like that. You was a porch monkey, jigaboo. You was all that other shit, nigga. You was never no African American, my nigga. And all of a sudden, Jesse Jackson told you in 1985, you African American. I'm like, wait. Where fucking Africa did we come from? I never heard of no African.
Oh yeah, and don't say nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Don't say. Just make sure you don't say nigga, and you're African American and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what the
and now
fuck
the
is
Africans is coming over here saying nigga.
Right.
What's up, my nigga? Hey, my nigga. What is happening, my nigga?
Right.
Listen, dog, when I was stupid as a kid and shit, dog, I used to think Niger and shit in Africa was nigga and shit, dog. I used to be like, man, this is a whole country called nigga. In Africa and shit.
Hey, nigga, I was on that bus with you, nigga.
I think we all was as kids, though.
Yeah.
It literally says nigger. Like,
but I thought that was a bad word and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It literally says nigger, but they translated it as Niger.
Yeah,
I'm like, wait, I swear it says nigger.
That says nigga.
I could have sworn that says nigger on it.
Yeah, like, wait a minute,
I don't hear no I in that. I don't see no I in that, my nigga.
What's the one dude who played Falcon? Played Falcon. The character. I forgot the main character's name. For the Falcon.
Oh, the dude that played Falcon, the black dude.
Yeah, for the show, for the show, Disney show that they had. Yeah, what's the guy's name who played the character?
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, him and Samuel Jackson. They did a movie where they were like bank owners, but they didn't take they didn't write their signatures in their name because they didn't want their faces to be out there because they're black. So they had a white dude come in.
That was the white dude that took face. Yeah, he was the owner of the bank. Yeah, I seen that movie. Yep.
Yeah, that's what kind of sound like.
But that was based off a true story.
What's it called?
It's based off a true story.
What's it called?
I think it's on. I forgot what it's called.
I forgot what it was called, man.
I forgot.
Just go. Just put Anthony Mackie and Samuel Jackson.
Yeah. That one white dude. I think he played an X-Men. I think he played the one dude with the
Yeah, but that was a true story though. That was a true story because that's how they was trying to build up a black bank.
Yeah, that's a good.
Because they couldn't get no loans. They couldn't get no loans out of nowhere else.
Right.
And like I was saying, like nigga, when you come over to this country, you ain't got to pay no fucking taxes and shit.
Nope.
Then you could just
They give you money, nigga. They give you stipends, nigga. It's like nigga,
right.
Nigga, it's like a per diem. They give you like a per diem to come and shit, nigga.
And then you can come over here. The motherfuckers can get welfare, food stamps, all of that shit, bro.
Nigga, how do you get healthcare and I still got nigga? Hey, how do you get free healthcare? How do you get free healthcare, nigga? But I still got to pay for mine.
Listen,
because I work. I got to pay for my healthcare.
And we from this motherfucker. This motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We're born and raised here and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy.
Bro, when I started seeing these, bro, my eyes opened up when I literally started seeing Asians coming over here getting our stores.
I was just going to say.
And I was like, bro, this is, no, there's something's not right about this. Something's not right.
Too.
You said what?
Yeah.
No, I was going to say that. Didn't they give him some money
part
too?
Part of it is that, you know what I'm saying? Blacks don't own businesses.
Per diems.
And like you say, all they can do is stack money and shit. And see, if you can stack enough money and shit, and you come and you have a proper business plan, I don't care what color you are. If you go to the bank with a certain amount of money and shit, a certain percentage of money, what you asking for and shit, they gonna give that shit to you. Especially if they like your business plan and shit.
Bro, no, that is not true. Because we would literally go to banks. I mean, they would ask us if we had any collateral.
That's what they want, but it's either cash or collateral and shit.
So okay, but if you coming over here from another country, nigga, there's no way you got collateral, nigga. Will you have a gym bag?
Well, you have cash. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, what kind of cash you got?
Listen, that's what I'm telling you, Chance. Like they just sit. They already set up. They not paying no overhead, no bills and shit. They don't pay no taxes on money, nigga. They can eat for free and shit. They basically.
But you know why though, right? You know why though, right? It's because literally the countries that we have, these are only people that they're only coming from the countries that we have trust with and that we do business with.
True.
You see that,
but
right?
I mean, listen, but the Nigerians and shit like that, they coming over here doing the same thing, bro. But they don't. What it is, they don't have the organizations behind them and shit like it is for the Arabs and like for the Chinese, the Asians and shit. They got their shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but nigga, no, fuck that. Because over here, nigga, we got a little Africa. Nigga, we literally got a spot, homie, off a university, you know what I'm saying, in San Diego. It's off a university at 54th. And this nigga is Little Africa. You roll by there, it's all African. The 7-Eleven over there is owned by Africans. Nigga, the whole neighborhood is African. You roll by that motherfucker, all you smell is Africa. All the spices, everything, nigga, hit your nose quick. Nigga, like, whoa. I'm in a different continent. I'm on a different continent right now, nigga. For blocks, my nigga. For blocks, my nigga. All you see is Africans, my nigga. For blocks.
He said for blocks.
They don't even mingle with us, my nigga. They don't even mingle with us, my nigga. They not even the same neighborhood as us, my nigga. We got more Mexicans than anything, bro.
But listen, because they be on the same tip and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll go.
They don't like niggas.
But I'm saying though, because they coming over here with a different mind state and shit.
Bro, their mindset is what they see on TV, man. It's literally what they see on TV. They see nothing but thugs, gangsters, and shit. And they think that they're jealous of us, right? Because they literally think that we're over here getting all these amenities that we have, right?
Yeah, and we're not using them,
and we're not utilizing them.
Yep. they don't understand the whole story. They don't understand the whole scope of the story.
You literally think we're just sitting here not utilizing our resources. Nigga, we don't have no resources, you stupid fuck. You got more resources than we do. You punk motherfucker. Nigga.
Exactly.
Bro, we used to literally go riot. We used to riot with Africans, bro, in middle school. And them niggas throwing rocks at us, my nigga. With like with their belts. They would take the rocks, put them in their belts, and they would spin them real fast, and they would let them go. And hit niggas with rocks. I was like, how's these niggas doing this shit? Niggas little slingshots.
Even still to the day, I feel like I would, it's just the way they talk, dog. Some of the motherfuckers are really trying to talk down to your ass. You have to smack the shit out of them.
Bro, these niggas want to be us so bad. These niggas is gangsters now, nigga. These niggas is literally out here.
They over here bang. They out here banging.
Nigga, they out here blood and cripping. Nigga, they out here blood and cripping like a motherfucker hard, nigga.
Nigerian Crips, bitch ass nigga.
Nigga, we got a gang out here, nigga. Nigga, we got a gang out here called Little Africa.
Hey, a bobo.
And we got a gang out here, nigga. We got a blood gang out here called Little Africa.
The hell nah.
Nigga, blood gang, nigga.
T, I'm done, T. I heard it all. I heard it all.
I'm not playing with you, nigga.
I'm not playing with it. That's why I
not playing with you, nigga. Look, nigga. Look. If an Arab can become one of the head of rap just because he died, that should tell you something. That nigga wasn't black. He was an Arab.
Yeah.
Look at his lineage, man.
Who you talking about?
The nigga's an Arab. Your boy that stole his name from the late great Nipsey Russell.
Nipsey Hussle is Arab?
Bro, look at him and look at his lineage.
Yeah,
I've never looked at his lineage.
He do look it.
I can see it now that you say it. Yeah, but I ain't never seen his lineage though. I can see it.
Look at his name. Look at his name. Look at his real name. Look up his real name.
Hold up. I'm finna Google, nigga. We got to get our stuff together because
his mother roots run deep.
People gonna rewatch this video and be like, man, these niggas is too smart.
Yeah. His mom roots run deep too.
Oh,
shoot, you look up his mom.
This nigga name is Ermias Yosef Asgadam.
Oh,
so that sounds like a nigga from the hood.
Nah, that sound like a motherfucker.
That sound like a nigga from Crenshaw that was born and raised in Crenshaw.
That sound like an Arabic guy from.
Yeah, that don't sound like no nigga born and raised in Crenshaw, cuz.
Nah, they
his
say
brother.
So wait a minute, whoa, Chance, you trying to say Nip ain't from fucking Crenshaw?
Does that sound like a nigga that was born and raised in Crenshaw, cuz?
No, he wasn't.
Hey,
look, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. How much you gonna put a nigga's leg?
Hold on, his name is Ermias, and they don't pronounce it Joseph. It's Yosef Asgadam. That boy is Arab.
I mean, here's the thing. See, out here, I know some Arab niggas and shit, because the Arabs be trying to fuck the little hoes out here and shit. So I know a couple Arab niggas. So for an Arab nigga to grow up in the hood and shit, I'm not surprised to hear that.
No, of course you're not, because they grew up in the hood anyway.
Oh, Stevie No Wonder said Nipsey East African and Black American, dad African, and mom is from here. Okay, that makes.
So you just got a Muslim name and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, boy, goddamn,
Arabic. It is Arabic.
His brother looked just like him too.
That nigga Sam. Look at his name. Look up his name.
Yeah.
You think his name is Sam?
Hey, that's what that's what they call all the Arab brothers in the store. All them niggas either be Sam.
No, his brother Sam. No, his brother name probably Samia Ojab. I got him.
Look it up.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at that bitch now. I'm gonna look that bitch up now.
Doesn't he? Did he take over the marathon?
It was supposed to be him and Cowboy, but Cowboy had beat.
I thought they let the marathon close.
They closed it.
Fucked up. That's some bullshit.
I thought he let.
Bro, they took it away. The city took it away.
Oh, okay.
That's what it took it away. That's what it seemed like the whole thing was about. From what I understood, that's what the nigga died over for real.
Bro, that's what it literally was. Damn, like, dude, he was trying to buy up more. He was trying to buy up more assets in the city. It's the same thing that happened in the game, fam. They basically threatened the game and told him to stop buying fucking real estate in the hood and give it and have
he got documented on YouTube.
It's worth too much money. They ain't playing about that land out in Cali. It's worth way too much money, dad.
Exactly.
Yeah, did y'all see the Nip got a document on? I think it's still on YouTube. How he got the marathon going. It's actually pretty good. It's I was like, damn, I didn't know all that.
Well, I mean, how he got it going and stuff is still a little skeptical to me, but yeah.
His name.
I mean, I just want to know where all these investors came from out of nowhere, my nigga. Like nobody knew who you was. Nobody knew who you was. If you wasn't from the West Coast, you didn't even know Nipsey Hussle was a rapper, fam. Unless you fucked with the game and he was on Black Wall Street way a long time ago. Other than that, nigga, he never had no hit singles. He never had no hit albums. Nobody knew who the fuck he was. But now all of a sudden you glorify a gangbanger nigga that died.
He wasn't banging out there in Cali and shit.
No. I said if you're not from Cali, you wouldn't know about Nipsey Hussle.
Got you.
You wouldn't know nothing about Nipsey, fam.
The first time I heard Nipsey, it wasn't from when he blew up. It was when he came out with that album and Jay-Z bought like a bunch of copies.
He got a buzz for singing $100 albums online.
Yeah, that's the first time I
remember
heard
when he first came out with
that might have been like what 2012 or something like that. Yeah. But I never really heard his music until till around when he died and shit. To be honest,
but in the Midwest though, in the Midwest, if you live in the Midwest, you guys bump all West Coast music from the Bay all the way to LA.
Yeah.
When I used to go out to the Midwest, I used to have SIBO, nigga. I had SIBO. Yeah. I was bumping SIBO. Nigga said, "Oh yeah, that new SIBO." Some nigga came up to me, "Oh, you bumping that SIBO? Yeah, that new SIBO was killer." I'm like, wait, what? How the fuck you know about SIBO all the way out here in Michigan?
Oh, nigga, we all up on the Bay.
Didn't know that at first. I didn't know that Midwest really messes with the West. You know what I'm saying? I thought Midwest was more of an East Coast kind of thing before I went out there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it depends. Like.
But then I had to look up. No, but then I had to look up. I had to think back and look up. Oh shit, Royce the 5'9" used to rap with niggas in the Bay. Tech Nine started off his career rapping in the Bay Area with E40 and the Click.
Yeah, but like kind of like family. But it's even before then. Like motherfuckers used to bump Too Short, Gangsta Nip, all of that shit.
Didn't know that at first until I went out there. I did not know that until I literally went out there.
Yeah,
I always thought like
and I was like, okay, the Midwest.
SIBO is a staple out here. The bald head nut.
Yeah, the bald head nut. See, that's what I'm saying. See, this nigga know about the bald head nut. You know the nigga's nickname and everything. Nigga, the bald head nut. Do you know how underground SIBO is?
Nigga, listen, but I'm an underground nigga and shit.
No, but this is what I'm saying though. My nigga SIBO is so underground that I literally did not think. Okay, you go from the West Coast, nigga. As soon as I go out of town, nigga, oh, you know Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg? Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg? Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. You know about you know about Dr. Dre, Snoop. Nigga, that's all I was hearing when I was going out of town. That's
all niggas know.
That's all niggas knew, fam. I went to the Midwest, and that was the first time I heard a nigga say, "Oh, I know about Killer Tay." What? Yeah. Wait. You know about Brother Lynch and Killer Tay?
Don't playing with me. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? The Bay and Detroit share the same kind of vibe and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I had to figure all that out as a youngster growing up.
Shit. Yeah, you know
I was
what
on
I'm
that
saying?
Greyhound, fam. When I tell you I was on that Greyhound, nigga, me and that Greyhound was besties, nigga.
Besties with the Greyhound,
nigga, that was my Greyhound. Nigga, I had a gray one.
It was gray
in Chicago, kind of like
it was gray too, nigga. It was also gray. My hound was also gray, nigga. It just had a few extra pounds underneath the underneath the care package part of it, nigga.
Are we still live? Oh yeah, we are still live, are we?
Yeah. Can't say too much, nigga. That's why I said it was a care package.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Like, hold on, shit.
That's why I said it was a Care Bear. It was a Care Bear package.
Man,
1, 2, 3, 4 Care Bear. Nigga, it was a Care Bear package every time I left on with me and my little gray
I
hound.
seen them lightnings one night.
Hey, the D was a good place to hit. You know what I'm saying?
I told you all the places I used to go to in the D, fam. I literally lived in the D, my nigga. Like I lived in